We're live, waiting for that gorilla, and we're on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport, we're here for a terrible game. No, it should be alright. No, we'll see how we go. The Manly Seagulls going up against the Penrith Panthers, and it's going to be very interesting because the Penrith Panthers should win this game by about 400. I was going to make a joke and say I'm tipping Manly because obviously it's April Fool's Day today. It's the 1st of April, but I can't even pull myself to make the joke. I can't even pull myself to make the goddamn joke. But yeah, Manly Seagulls vs Penrith Panthers. Manly obviously come into this game with 3 losses. They look horrific. They got flogged by who? The Roosters in week 1. They got flogged by the Dragons in week 3, and they got a little bit of a touch up against the Rabbitohs in week 2. So they are not looking the greatest. In comparison, obviously, we go look at the Penrith Panthers. They're looking the greatest. I tipped them before the season to win the comp when everyone was doubting them to even make the top 4. And right now, they're looking pretty damn well good. Even without Cleary, no Gottesau, no damn well problem. No Dylan Edwards in the second half as well against the Melbourne Storm. And they still won 12-10 in one of the best games, if not the best game of the season so far. They've also beaten the Bulldogs by about 450 points and also the Cowboys by about 450 points. So they are absolutely steamrolling right now. And that's why they really should be winning this game by a country ton. I was actually meant to go to this game, guys. You guys actually did vote for me to go to this game as a vlog. But I thought that, we're going to be going to plenty of vlogs this weekend. In Sydney, I'm going to be going tomorrow to the Bulldogs-Rabbitohs game before trying to get home for a stream for the Broncos-Storm. Saturday, I will be going to the Titans-Raiders game and Sharks versus Cowboys doubleheader in Sydney at Cogra. And on Sunday, I will be going to the Roosters-Warriors game. So we're going to be doing plenty of vlogs this week, guys. So I'm going to do a stream tonight and chat here with you guys. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys, in the chat. I'm going to go with the Panthers to win this game. And I'm going to say 40... We'll go 44-6. No, you know what? I could honestly see a 44-0. Panthers' defense is very good. Panthers' defense is very damn well good. I don't know if Manly are going to have the attack. Now, look, I could completely be wrong there because Manly aren't necessarily the worst team on paper. They're actually a pretty decent team on paper. I think they're probably on paper, even without Trbojevic, they're probably still around the 10th mark. I think I predicted them 10th or something like that in the preseason. But look, the point of the matter is that I think this team is a lot better on paper than what their results are showing right now. So I don't really think they should be losing this game by as much as they're probably going to, but they're going to lose this game by a decent amount. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sally Witcher, for the $8 donation. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very greatly. You are awesome, Sally. Thank you very much. And who are you going for? But yeah, I think that, look, Manly's attack isn't great. Their defense isn't great, but I honestly think the Panthers' defense is good enough to hold them out here. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're going to be pumping out content this weekend. Looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to hopefully a game that doesn't put us to sleep on the stream. Wisdom Pelican says, hi Blaze. Hello mate. Dazmate says Panthers by 80. Good call, mate. That's a very good call. You're a Dogs fan. You know all about how much the Panthers can score. Caleb Thompson says, hi, pal. How you doing? Going all right, mate. Super League. How's that going, son? Obviously, I haven't been watching it. I've got my Cubbies. The Chicago Cubbies starting back up tomorrow, which should be good. In the baseball, but I know the Super League has started up back last week, so hopefully the old Leeds Rhinos getting going strong for you. Blaze YouTube says Manly by 64 plus. Mate, come on, man. The joke was there. If you're going to go in the 60s, you have to go to 69. Quentin says Panthers 26. Panthers by 26, fair enough. Other Sports is 42-0. Yeah, that's around what I've gone. I genuinely believe that Manly won't score here. I genuinely don't know if they will. Panthers' defense is unreal. We saw it last week. Everyone tipped the Storm. I tipped the Storm. I thought the Panthers, I would have tipped them 100% if they had a full team in. I said this in last week's stream, but I said that, look, they're missing their halfback in Nathan Cleary. They're missing their hooker in Api Gottesau. And then especially the fact with the second half of the no fullback, but that wasn't taken into consideration because that was in the second half of Dylan Edwards. But I said that, it's all well and good the Storm having Pappenhausen now, a fullback, but a fullback isn't necessarily, or really for me, anywhere near as important as your halfback and your hooker, because your halfback and your hooker are the two definitive directive roles. The 5'8" isn't really a definitive directive role. He kind of floats around. He kind of, moves around enigmatically. He's not really the guy that makes all the key decisions, in my personal opinion. And that's why with no Nathan Cleary, and no Api Gottesau, I didn't see them doing it, but they still did it. Their defense was fantastic, and the Storm were only held to 10 points. Ridiculous. Their team today, Crichton moves into fullback with Staines, Moborowski, Burton, and To'o in the back. back line. Luai and Cleary in the halves with Leota and Kenny as Leota as a front row forward, Kenny as a hooker, Fisher Harris as the other front row forward, and then obviously BKRmy Kickout in the second row is Yell, and it's going to be an interesting one there. Dan Papostolou says, let's go the Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers, mate. Ooh, Pink Panthers. Let's get to 40 likes before at the beginning of the game. 3 more likes away. Boom, 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 boom. We've got 34 people here right now. I know we can get 3 more likes. Jim Jones says, here we go again. My team getting flogged tonight. Mate, I'm a Titans fan. Mate, we've been flogged plenty of times in my lifetime. Plenty of times. I used to fly from Melbourne to the Gold Coast expecting a flogging. But Manly here, their team, Dylan Walker as the fullback. He's been shocking this year with Saab and Garrick as the wingers, Parker and Sully in the centre roles with Foran and Cherry Evans as the halves, Paseka and Tapau as the front row forwards, and Croker as the hooker there. So I didn't get to see that second rows, but I don't really care, to be completely honest with you. Mike says, thoughts on Brimo ACL injury? Nice, mate. You reckon? You reckon, mate? You think you're funny, eh? You think you're bloody funny, Mr. Buddy April Fools. But the funny thing is the joke's on you, son, because it's past 12 o'clock. So take that one, buddy. Blaze YouTube says, 9 Sports, where's my man's signature better than Gus? Love it. Nicholas Davies says, Manly by one. Oh, no, we've got a Manly fan here. We've got a Manly fan telling us that it's going to be a bloody Manly win. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've got a Manly fan here saying it was going to be a Manly win. I can't believe it. Wisdom Pelican says, Penrith 50 and Manly 0. Come on, Panthers. Well, the game has just started and we are underway, and the Pannies are going to start off with the ball here at Brookvale Oval. Oh, big old run there by Moses Leota. Calaton says at 10 a.m. for me, bro. There you go. Nice and early in the morning. I've got a nice and early start tomorrow, like I said, for my cubbies, which is 5 a.m. I'm going to be streaming. I will be streaming on here at 5 a.m. my time tomorrow for the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. So second tackle of the Panthers, 10 minutes out from their own line, and they're not making actually many meters in this first set. Third tackle, they're only 20 minutes out. Dasmate says, no one likes Manly fans. My dad's a Manly fan. I could have easily become a Manly fan. Thank God I didn't. But my dad's a Manly fan. He's a devout Manly fan too. Still following their games all the way in Vietnam. So yes, I do want you to feel sorry for me for having a father that I've had to grow up with being a Manly fan. So fifth tackle in, the Panthers going to boot this little bad boy down, and here come Manly from the backline. Jason Saab. Oh my God, that was an absolute tormenting run there from the forward. Oh my God. Nicholas Daly says, I'm a Storm fan, but Manly might pull it out. If Manly pull this game out, it is the most ridiculous win I've seen in my lifetime. The Panthers are favourites to win the comp, who've just come off a astounding win with no halfback, and their halfback is back in Nathan Cleary this week. No halfback, no hooker. And they go and beat the Storm, and then they go and they lose to Manly the week after. That would be the most ridiculous win I've seen in my lifetime. Honestly, I think it'd be up there if Manly win this. So if they do, congratulations, man, because you deserve it. You know what? I'll make you a moderator if Manly win this. If Manly win this game, I'll make you a moderator of the damn old channel. So Manly put this ball up here. Oh, easy take there. Wow, that was like an AFL game just then. Stephen Crichton was on top of everybody. Storm fan says Melbourne will win tomorrow night. They're going to win by more than there are players on the field times 10. That's how much Melbourne are going to win by tomorrow night. Daniel Bates says, I'm here in Birmingham, England. I have a 2015 Manly shirt. Oh, my goodness me. Well, it's good to see you, buddy, support your team through the thick and thin in Birmingham. It's good to see you supporting the team through thick and thin in Birmingham. Especially Manly. 2015, what did they do then? They would have made top 8, but they weren't really that good. Oh, no, they were pretty good back then, weren't they? They were pretty good back in 2015 because they won the premiership in 2011 against the Warriors, I think it was. Because that was the Titans got the spoon. Oh, BKRmy kick out here. Oh, BKRmy kick out. Oh, my God. He's thinking the offload away. That was terrible defense there by Manly. Luai here. Luai to the left-hand side here. Luai to the left-hand side. Oh, tackle down 22 metres out. Jeez, that was a close one, though. Our channel says, can't wait for Raiders to bring the Titans back down to earth this week and give them a good, solid win because the Titans are going to win. Thanks, man. All right, so fifth tackle here. Penny's put the kick up and knock on from Manly. They've knocked that ball on themselves. They've actually... Okay, so Garrick has dropped that ball, but I'm pretty certain that it was a Manly player, I can't see who it was, who actually came in. I think they've just knocked us on because of each other's involvement in it. I don't think there was a Panther there that actually really was heavily involved, but Manly have knocked this ball on 10 metres out from their own line, and Panthers are going to get the ball here. They're going to score 100%. If Panthers don't score here, I'll give up, right? But Manly have just knocked the ball on from an easy take because their own player got involved. Okay, whatever, mate. Whatever. Like he says, kick out for a double tonight. Yeah, I think kick out. Oh my God, look at this defense at the left-hand side. Oh, this should be a try here, easy days. Oh my God, Brian to O. Oh my God, I'm actually scared for this scoreline. The Panthers have scored. Oh my God, I'm scared. That was the worst defense in history. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, we're going to see a 400-point game tonight. We might see our first ever 100-point win. That is just... Look at that defense from the scrum. Look at that defense in the scrum. Was that Jason Saab who comes in there off the wing? I don't know what you're doing there, man. I don't know what you're doing there. Why is that so bright? Oh, no. It's okay. It's gone back now. That looks so bright on there. Hold on. I'm going to try and turn this... Okay, there it goes. It's a bit better now. Sorry, my screen was very bright then. Jim Jones says, we are getting the wooden spoon, mate. I've been defending you for a couple of weeks now, but I can't really defend much right now. Manly are, funnily enough, the only team who do not have the wooden spoon. Last year, the Brisbane Broncos were the second last team to win the wooden spoon. Manly, I believe, are the only team who haven't won the wooden spoon yet, and my dad will never let me forget it. So, look, I personally wouldn't mind it. I don't hate Manly at all. I dislike Cherry Evans, but I don't hate Manly because of my dad's involvement. But it'd be quite the comedic value if the two teams that continuously told everyone they'd never won a wooden spoon before got it back to back. So from the sideline here, 35 minutes to go here, the first half. Nathan Cleary to miss the kick though. So we might only get 98 points in this game now. We might only get 98 points to nil. So 5 minutes gone, 4-0 pennies. Sally Witcher says Cherry is overrated. I would actually start to agree with you. Do you know why? Because I think that I think he has had an absolutely fantastic career. Don't get me wrong. I think he has. But I think that you take a couple of these quality players away from Manly, and what does he do? Like, what does he do? You take some of the players he's had over the years. He's had some star teams, man. You go back to when they won in 2011. Like, he had a star team back then. They had Brett Stewart as the fullback. Steve Maddai in the centres. Prime Kieran Four in there. What do they have? Matt Ballon, who was pretty damn well decent. It wasn't the best hooker you've ever seen, but Matt Ballon was a quality damn well hooker. They had a fantastic team. You take those fantastic players out of this team, and Cherry Evans is literally non-existent, right? So that's why you go and have a look and think, okay, 1.2 mil a season or 1 mil a season or whatever it was, I guess it was worth it at the time, but you look back at it now and you think they haven't won since he obviously signed that contract, and he hasn't really done a great deal since then. So look, do I think it's all his fault? Absolutely not. He is also a part of a team that is just terrible. But he is expected to be that shining light in the team. And when you're getting a guy like Josh Schuster, who's a rookie, being that shining light when you're on 1.2 mil a season, there's a problem. So 4 tackle here for the Panthers. They're 35 metres out here. And William a kick out with a huge run there. As much as I dislike Cherry Evans, I'm just being realistic here, lads. I'm just being realistic with that one. Like, he's on 1.2 mil a season. He's getting outshunned by rookies. Joey says Manly wooden spooners. Potentially, man. Daniel Bates says Caliber C. I don't know what he said. Dasmate says last time they won, I think he was a rookie. Was that his first year, 2011? Oh, probably would have been, because 10 years is a long time to be playing. Caleb Thompson says, Daniel, do you think Bielsa is a myth? Be honest. Here we go. Got buddy. Got the Leeds fans getting into the buddy. Oh, no. Joey said, this is why Channel 9 doesn't show Manly play that much. Well, yeah. When you're not a good team, you're not going to get coverage. That's just simple as that. You watch next year, Titans will get a lot of coverage. We haven't ever gotten good coverage on Channel 9 or anything. The only team that gets good coverage despite being shithouse is the Broncos because, news limited. All right, so 5th tackle here for Manly. They boot the ball up and pennies. Easy take there at the 20-metre line. And they're going to come out here with a fresh set of 6. 33 minutes to go the first half. Jordan Marin says, you reckon the Broncos are going to turn around this season? Absolutely not. I think they're probably exactly where I predicted them pre-season. I'll probably talk more about the Broncos tomorrow night because I will be doing my best to get home from that. I'll still stream it, but I might be 10, 15, 20 minutes late because I will be vlogging in the Bulldogs-Rabbitohs game and then coming all the way back from Stadium Australia. ANZ, just what it really is. Oh, good offload there by Crichton. My goodness me. Hold on one second here. Penny's here. Luai to William kick out. Oh, this guy's going to have about 400 metres running tonight. I think the Broncos, they're still... I don't think they're necessarily a bottom 4 team because I think we saw that they can beat bottom 4 teams like the Bulldogs, but they're not good at all. They were the second worst team in history in that game against the Bulldogs. They were just very, very, very lucky the Bulldogs were the worst team in history that day. Penny's here, good kick up, and I don't know what that chase was from the Panthers, but that was a good pullback there by Matt Burton, who is in the centres. So first tackle for Manly, 10 metres out from their own line. Daniel Bates says, talk league, Caleb, much better game. Joey says, same as the Knights and Titans, but Titans have like 5 games on 9 this year. Yeah, see, but that's more than what we normally would have had, right? So that was kind of them getting a bit of a taste tester, yeah? So 5 games is a lot more than what the Titans normally have on free-to-wear. Usually we play a lot of Saturday day games, and we're having quite a few this year as well. But you watch next year, because we'll be a lot better next year than we are this year, even though we are quite quality already. But they're not going to show a team that's shithouse on Prime Friday night unless it's the Brisbane Broncos. Giant 9 says, who's your favourite Panthers player? BKRmy kick out. Tosaviti, baby. Tosaviti, baby. Ooh, we've got a little bit of Fiji and Braz. All right, fit tackle, and that's going to be a good kick for Manly. Crichton, unfortunately, couldn't... it wasn't a good kick, but Crichton just couldn't handle it. So I'm interested to see how Crichton goes at fullback. I would never have thought he's really that good of a fullback. I love him as a centre. I think he's one of the best in the game as a centre. Oh, my God. Paseka nearly absolutely slapped up Brian to O there. But Paseka's been very good for me. I think in a pretty poor Manly team, I've really enjoyed watching Paseka play recent weeks. All right, set of 6 here. Set of 6 here. So that will be a set a restart. Desmond says, that's the worst game I think I've ever seen the Dogs play. No, that was the worst game I think I've ever seen play. I don't care which team you refer to. Both teams were diabolical. Yes, the last 20 minutes, the Broncos came back in the end, but I still have them as probably about 12th. And that's because, guys, this year, hold on, third tackle here. I'll get into this in a sec. Third tackle with the Panthers. BKRmy kick out with another run here. Oh, my God. He's getting all the ball here. Oh, what an offload from BKRmy kick out too. Luai here with the ball. Luai's going to step inside. He's going to step around Cherry Evans. That terrible defense from Cherry Evans there. Kieran Foran, what are you doing, mate? Gets it off here to the hooker. Now they're going to the right-hand side here. The Panthers, they have free space to do whatever they want at the moment. Oh, my God. Look at this. 20 metres out. This defence from Manly is horrific. Fourth tackle here for the Pennies. Out to the left-hand side here. Surprised that wasn't a bad play the ball. Oh, underneath there. No one followed him up. Oh, my God, it's an easy try. Yep, Panthers score. Moses Leota. This is what I'm saying. Pennies are getting a free buddy try. They're getting free buddy movement. They're throwing the ball around. Very easy. This is going to be a very, very high-scoring game. And like I said, guys, I didn't see Manly scoring. I think I said 44-0, and right now, it could honestly be in the 60s to 0. Lockie said, I reckon Penrith will keep Manly scoreless this game. Yeah, that's what I said pre-game, man. I just don't think that Panthers defensively are going to be... I haven't seen Manly do anything with the ball so far. They haven't even got the ball, and when they don't have the ball, the Panthers are just... Look at this, offloads... it's just free reign. Like, Cherry Evans didn't try and make a tackle before. Neither did Kieran Foran. They're not trying to get the tackle. They're waiting for the tackle. And that's the one thing you get taught as a young bloke not to do. Go forward. Make the tackle. But yeah, to answer that question before, I still think the Broncos are around that 12, 11 mark, and they could even be 10. But realistically, the reason why they could even be 10 is because anyone through 10 through 16 is absolutely horrific. Dragons have played absolutely nobody. They are still horrific, I'm sorry to say, and they also don't have Ben Hunt right now. Broncos, they're still horrific. Dogs are horrific. Cowboys are horrific, right? Who else is there? Warriors aren't in that. They're definitely around that 8 area, but I still don't think they get there. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this phone up and ready to go here. Who else is terrible down there? I can't even think of that team. Manly. Manly. Prime wooden spoon favourites right now. Sport Action says Rabbitohs will beat the Dogs by 50. Yeah, and I can't wait because I'm going to be vlogging, and obviously the Dogs are the home team, and I'm going to be sitting in the kennel. So, yeah, let's see how that one goes, eh? Let's see how that little bad boy goes. Stormvan says, wow, the Titans are 4th. Yeah, after 3 games, but I'll take it. I can't remember a time the Titans were positive in points differential, so I will absolutely take it. Karen says, footy is good. Mate, footy is good. Blaze Egypt says, Holmes should come to Brisbane. No, he should not. He wouldn't do anything there either. So, 28 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. It is 10-0 to the Panthers. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Boom, subscribe if you're new around here. The Panthers are going to come out of their own 10-metre line, and it's going to be first tackle here. Moses Leota started off pretty strongly. So is BKRmy Kikau, obviously. Oh my God, it was a solid tackle there. Jerome Luai has been enigmatic as usual. Nathan Cleary's not done too much there, but that's a knock-on for the Panthers, though. Manly going to score off a knock-on. Oh, they're close, though. All right, well, this is their chance to score right now. This is Manly's chance to score. 15 metres out. Kieran Foran with the ball gets it off to Paseka. First tackle here, 7 metres out. July 9 says, what about the Warriors Roosters? I will be out that game for looking at it. First tackle here for Manly. Cherry Evans out to Walker. Oh, Walker, you absolute muppet. Walker, you muppet. Throws the ball out over the sideline and don't think he realised that the Manly fan in the stands is not playing in this game. So that will be Panthers ball here. And if that's something to show about Manly's attack right now, well, guess what? We're in for a good one. We're in for a real good one. Sport Action says Storm have played 3 top 4 teams and people saying they won't make the 8. Now, anyone saying who Storm won't make the 8 is just ridiculous. They are just ridiculous. I don't necessarily 100% believe they make the top 4 right now, but they definitely are a top 8 team, and I have no idea why anyone would say they're not a top 8 team. Because the bottom 8 this year isn't really that great. Like, the top 9 teams, like, I think there's a top 6, clearly. No, maybe top 5, clearly. No, I'd say a top 4, clearly. I guess there's a couple of teams thereabouts in the middle of the 8, and then there's the Titans, Warriors, Knights kind of teams, and then everyone else behind them are just absolute dog shit this year. Oh, good 40-20 attempt here. 40-20 attempt here. Oh my God, it's not going to be 40-20, but it was a good kick. So it'll be 24 metres out here from Manly's line, and they're going to have the ball here, but that was a nice little attempt there by Nathan Cleary from 40-20. Dasmate says 1,000 IQ play from Dylan Walker. Yeah, on the negative end. Jordan Merrin says Warriors have been doing all right so far, huh? I don't necessarily believe anywhere near as much as people are hyping up about. Like, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that Raiders game, for example. They were down 31-10 when all the players were fit, healthy, raring to go. The Raiders had one player on the bench for 70 minutes of that game, right? 70 minutes of that game. They had one player that they could substitute, yeah? And the Warriors didn't make a comeback until the final 20 minutes of the game when those players were absolutely exhausted. You couldn't substitute. We saw the exact same thing with the Sharks-Eels game. I don't think the Warriors come back in that game if the Raiders have their full substitutions. But obviously, it's a part of the game. Warriors won. They did. But... you can, that's a forward pass, knock on, whatever. Holy shit, Manly, you are terrible. I thought they were decent against the Titans, but the Titans are their bogey team, so I was always expecting, I was always expecting the Warriors to beat us there. And the second game, they got beat by the Knights, who aren't that great this year. So I don't really think that the Warriors have shown too much at all. I think that was a great resolve to show to come back from that 31-10 deficit. But I think if the Raiders don't have as many injuries, there was obviously the forward pass they built momentum from as well. There was a lot more that's gone into the Warriors season so far than people are giving, I guess, credit for against them. Quinton says maybe the Warriors will play in the long game. No, you play the now game. You just play as good as you possibly can for 80 minutes. There's no long game. You just play as good as you can for 80 minutes. But 25 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. It is 10-0 to the Panthers, and honestly, it's looking dangerous. Brian to O might be injured here. AJ Atlas says Panthers to win 51+. I would expect it. I tip 44-0. 3511 Tyler says, I liked and subbed to the channel. Appreciate you, dude. Jared Ford says collision meters equals ouch. Collision meters. What a buddy. I love the word collision. I know it's random right now, but what a word. What a word. Collision. Eh? That's the word of the week. Dasmate says, do you think the Warriors will beat the Roosters this week? In saying what I just said, I think this is the best chance for the Warriors to ever beat the Roosters. Yeah, I think the Warriors have a good chance to win this week. By the way, there's an injury to Brian to O here, guys, so we're just waiting here. Just waiting. But no, Panthers are back on. Okay, so second tackle to the Panthers, 35 metres out. I'm going to go through this set and then I'll answer your question in regards to the Warriors-Roosters game. Second tackle in. Nathan Cleary gets that ball up to him. My goodness me. Leo, oh my God. They're going to kill him here. They're going to score here. Third tackle here for the Panthers. Right-hand side. And Leo, that's going to be 20 metres out here. Fourth tackle here. Kenny's just random, eh? Like, out of all this quality team, Kenny just, like, doesn't shine. Like, oh my God, Cleary doesn't pass that ball. It's just such an odd, spinal player, I guess. But here we go. Chance here for the Panthers. Oh, that's going to be played at. BKRmy kick out's going to score here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. BKRmy kick out scores a try for Manly mistake. It would have been a set of 6 anyway, and it's legitimately 14-0 with 17 minutes gone, guys. It's 14-0 with 17 minutes gone, lads. Oh, my God. This is going to be a slap up. See, guys, in football, as in soccer, you'd probably take your players off around half-time at this point because you know that you're going to be up by a significant amount. But the thing in rugby league is that you don't really take them off until, like, 60 minutes, 65, and this could be an absolute slaughter fest. So the Panthers score again. BKRmy kick out over the try line, and I really, really hope that everyone had Panthers players in their fantasy team. Adam Ottaway says, don't worry about the Roosters injuries. They'll just go and sign someone with their endless cap space. Yeah, well, it was a good joke, actually. There's a very good joke saying that the Roosters might finally be under the cap now. The Roosters may finally be under the cap now with all their injuries. Which is quite good, but no, I think the Roosters, man, they'll still be a top 8 team. I think they're more on the edge of the top 8 than people are, probably giving notice of. Cleary's going to slap that one through, so it's going to be 16-0 here. So he's gotten both kicks. Missed one, but he got 2 there. So yeah, Cherry Evans, I love looking at him sad. But it is 16-0 to the Panthers. 18 minutes gone, guys. Smack the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know what your thoughts are of the game so far. And like I said, guys, there'll be 4 game day experience vlogs this weekend. 1 from tomorrow's game, Rabbitohs Bulldogs, also the Titans Raiders, also the Sharks Cowboys, and also the Roosters Warriors on Sunday. But yeah, this is getting embarrassing early. Mel Kennedy says, hi, what's up? How old are you? I am, buddy, let's go with 16. I'm 16, all right? Because it's 16-0. That's how old I am. Blaze says, Manly Defo a top 3 team. Manly Defo a top 3 team. Yeah, if you swap and, flip it upside down, a bit of it, that's what you do. You flip it around. Dad's mate says, coming from a Storm fan regarding sport reactions, what's old mate sport reactions said? Oh, Roosters are a bunch of cheats. Roosters can't win a comp now. Storm fans saying another team's a bunch of cheats. Go figure, eh? There we go. That's old sport reactions for you, lads. That's sport reactions. He's a regular stroller around here, that bloke. Yeah, well, actually, are the Lions playing, right? You should be bloody watching your Lions game, shouldn't you? Peter Wiggle says, I'm hoping the Bulldogs will win. Mate, I'm also hoping that I can travel internationally now, but I can't, and the Bulldogs won't win. So I've got just as much chance of traveling to Chicago for opening day of the baseball tomorrow as the Bulldogs to win the game against the Rabbitohs. But I will be vlogging on behalf of the Bulldogs. I will be vlogging on them. So Manly here with the ball, 23 minutes out here from their own line. Oh, no. 21 minutes to go here the first half. Storm fan says, Brian to Leota kick out scores so far. I honestly think nearly every Panther can score in this game. So Leota and kick out both forwards. That's actually interesting that Manly have given up quite a couple of tries already to 2 forwards, because forwards aren't usually who score. I guess in this game, nowadays with the way the game is set up, a forward is probably, if they're fast and big, like what? Kick out, David Feeder, 2 prime, perfect examples of a perfect size of a forward in nowadays game, right? So if you've got a player like them, you're going to see, it's a knock on from Manly. Oh no, and Cleary here with the ball. 50 metres out. Panthers are going to score again here. Oh, jeez. Adam Ottaway says, last time Bulldogs played the Rabbitohs, Bulldogs won and secured the Broncos a spoon. Yes, but that was also at a time that was much different to what it is right now. The Bulldogs then, they like to finish off seasons well after performing really, really poorly for a majority of the season. They've done that for probably about, 5 years now, actually. They struggle to start and they come home strong. Which I guess may happen this year, but I don't believe in Trent Barrett. Cleary's going to kick on second. Oh, no. What are you doing, Cleary? I guess you can do whatever you want when you're up 16-0 in 20 minutes, but what are you doing kicking on second? As he sports his blazer, feel for you sitting from the kennel for I'm a dog fan. Here we go, getting demolished by the Rabbits. Yeah, I know. It is not going to be easy for me. Third tackle for Manly, 25 minutes out here from their own line. And Parker, and now we've got Cherry Evans kicking on third. Nice. So you're telling me, right, we're going to see Cleary kick on second. The next set, we're going to see Buddy Cherry Evans kick on third. This is unreal, this game. Can you imagine I actually went to this game? I was meant to go to this game. I would have been sitting there as a Titans fan supporting Manly all the way up in the North Shore when I'm down in the South Shore. And and it's this. Unreal. Jordan Marin says, nah, let's be honest, Bennett let the Dogs win that game. Fair enough, to be honest with you. Wouldn't actually hate on that kind of conspiracy theory, FYI, because it makes them look worse without him there. Wouldn't actually hate on it. It's like Alex Ferguson for United when he left United back in 2013 or whatever. Oh my God, Cleary with one of the best passes I've ever seen. Unbelievable pass there from Cleary. Oh, that's a strip. Oh no, knock on. Sorry. So it'll be a knock on here from Benny's. Knock on. So 18 minutes to go first half. It'll be a knock on from the Panthers, and Manly will get the ball here. Down 16-0 though. Nice little pass there from Cleary, but they're going to challenge this, I think. The Panthers challenging this call? I don't think so. I haven't heard the whistle. Ethereal Min says, how many errors do you think Manly will get? I would nearly argue, I didn't get to see the full end of that, but you could nearly argue that was a strip, but enough, mate. Enough. They've already had too many errors in this game, let alone... They've already made too many errors, man. As he supports Peter Wiggle, you are... What has he said? Peter Wiggle, I think the Bulldogs will make the top 8. Mate, if the Bulldogs make the top 8, buddy, I'll become a Bulldogs fan. How about that? Right? The point matter is I'm not becoming a... it's a forward pass on Manly. Oh, it's painful watching this game. Oh, look at that. It was Cherry Evans, the $1.2 million flop. Say that, you absolute knob. Right, so, oh my goodness me. Look at that. Forward pass from dummy half. Manly look horrific. Jordan Marin says, well, I mean, yeah, the Dogs had to win that one game to make the Broncos go to wooden spoon position. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say no to that conspiracy theory that Wayne Bennett was like, you know what, let's let it slide for this time around. Xavier says, what do you think about the Knights vs Dragons game? Interesting game, to be honest, man. Interesting game. I'm tipping the Knights. I just think that the Dragons have played nobody. Oh, Villiamy kick out with a huge run, but it's going to get tackled down 30 minutes out. I'll respond to you in a second. 30 minutes out here for the Panthers. Second tackle. Gets it out to the right-hand side here. Fisher Harris. My gosh, that's going to be a great 15-meter run there. So third tackle here for the Panthers. Kenny's going to go. Oh, that's going to be a set restart. Wow, they're not going to call a set restart for that? Interesting. Luai here, out to Burton. What the hell is Saab doing, bro? I'm sorry, but Saab has been despicable in this game so far. Saab has run out of line. Panthers are going to score. It's going to be 20-0 here after 24 minutes. Saab has come off his wing again, lads. Saab has come off his wing again. Bro, stay on your wing, man. This wasn't necessary. This was not necessary. It's a good play by Panthers. Got to the left-hand side. Luai gets that ball off to Burton. Burton looks for kick out. But, bro, you've got to play your man. You're the winger. You've got to play out Brian to O. If you focus in on Villiamy kick out, you're leaving a man open on the wing. And guess what? You've done that twice now in this game already. And Brian to O is one of the better centers in the competition so far this year. And just overall, to be honest with you. So, I don't understand why you're not focusing on the guy that you're meant to be up against. So, it is 20-0 here. There's a kick to come for the Panthers. And, geez, Manly, horrific. Adam Ottaway says, after watching this game, I'm kind of happy the Titans didn't get DC back in 2014. Well, you can't really say that. You can't really say that because we were building, but we got some good players because of that no deal, like Aiden Season and stuff like that. No, sorry, we lost Aiden Season because of that. We lost Aiden Season because of that to the Raiders. Like back in the day, Conrad Harrell and stuff like that. There's a heap of things that actually went in our favour, but yeah. Jared Ford says, who plays inside sub? That wasn't whoever plays inside sub, and I'm not too sure right now. I'm trying to figure out who does play inside sub. Maybe Sully. I don't know. No, Sully's probably the other side. No. Sully probably, that's a good kick there from Cleary. So that's going to be converted there. I'm not too sure who plays on the inside sub, but it wasn't the center's fault there. He continuously comes in. The center wasn't anywhere near anyone. He was back waiting for Villiamy kick out to make his run here, to be honest with you. So he basically, I don't know if he has it covered per se. Oh, I guess, look, it is Sully. I guess he does make the wrong decision there. So it is also Suli's fault there. So it's not just Jason Saab. I didn't notice that Suli had actually completely come on the inside there for the fake dump. It was, okay, that's just Manly though. That's Manly. Playoff pieces, no. Desi should have a good talk at the half, put them back in it, maybe lose by 50. I love it. I love it. Stormvan says, DC is captain, what is he doing? Yeah, look, this is why it's beautiful being a Titans fan and watching this. Because Cherry Evans deserves all the criticism that he gets right now. For being on the contract that he is, not doing anything for his team, not leading his team, and just genuinely not looking great at all. So there's still 14 minutes left of the first half here, guys. It's first tackle to the Panthers. That's going to be a knock-on for the Pennies, though. So Manly going to get the ball here 15 minutes out from the line. Playoff pieces, Brett Stewart should put back on a Manly jersey. Man, back in his day, Brett Stewart was unbelievable to watch, man. People underrate him so much because he's not the greatest of all time fullbacks, but he's I would nearly say that he could genuinely be a top 10, even top 5. Like, end of top 5, not like top. But, like, Brett Stewart was ridiculous during his day, man. Antonio Raphael says, wouldn't spend for Manly this year. I know it's beautiful. Beautiful, mate. But it's only 4 rounds in, lads. 4 rounds in. Don't even, if anyone even utters the damn well word in the chat saying that, oh, it's only 13, there's still 13 minutes to go the first half, still 50 minutes to go the game, I'll slap you. Because Manly look diabolical. This is their second attack of the game, by the way, guys. So set restart here for Manly. No excuses now, lads. So first tackle here, but if they score here, that'd be pretty average on the Panthers to half too, considering that the last time Manly had an attack, they threw the ball out to Rosette on the sideline through Dylan Walker. Chance here for Manly. Cherry Evans is going to get around. He's going to lose. Cherry Evans is going to lose 5 metres. You are a knob, mate. You just are a knob. Jerry Evans loses 5 metres on that play. Trebojevic to the left-hand side here. Foreign. Park has been taken down 2 metres short here. I just don't see the Manly scoring here. Third tackle here. Manly. 3 metres short here of the Panthers line. Gets it out to Kieran Foran. He's been non-existent in this game too. Gets it off to Aloye, and he's going to be out 10 metres out here from the Panthers line. 4 tackle, 12.5 minutes to go the first half. Right inside, Jake Trebojevic. Trebojevic here to Tapau to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans gets it outside to Sully. Oh my God, Sully's just pumped off Burton. He's going to tackle down 5 metres short here, but wow, Sully just made Burton suspicious there. So 5th tackle here. Manly out to the left-hand side. Cherry Evans here needs a good kick, and it's going to be a really, really bad kick. And Panthers going to score off this. They're away here. Charlie Staines here. It's going to get cut on the inside here. Cleary gets it off to Capewell. Capewell still going here. Gets it underneath the Cleary. They're going to be 25 metres out here. Cherry Evans with the best kick of his life for the Penrith Panthers. My God. Cleary here with the ball. 25 metres short here of the Manly line. This is getting scary. Like, I'm actually scared. We could honestly see the biggest scoreline we've seen in rugby league history tonight. We could. We genuinely could. So 20 metres short here, Isaiah with the ball. 11.5 minutes to go the first half. Second tackle, 22-0 to the Panthers. Out of the left-hand side here. And they're going to be 10 metres short. Third tackle. Every time they've been in the attack in 20, dead set, they've scored. Every time they've been in the attack in 20, dead set, they've scored. So Kenny here, right-hand side, gets it off to Cleary. Cleary here, underneath to Yeo. Someone yelled that forward there. The pass went back about 14 metres. The pass went probably further back than Buddy... I'm not going to make that joke. But 4th tackle here for the Panthers. Kick out score. He's going to score a double. He's going to tackle down 3 metres short. So 3 metres short here for the Panthers. Out to the left-hand side here. Cleary. I thought he was going to go for a field goal there from that side. Chance here. That's going to be a knock-on from Manly. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to be a dropout. Here for Manly against the Panthers. So... 10 minutes 44 to go here of the first half. It is 22-0 Panthers, but Cherry Evans with a terrible kick. Really good kick if you want to think about it for the Panthers, but on your Cherry. Brisbane Heat fans says Cherry Evans should have gone to the Titans. No thanks, mate. As a Titans fan, I will say no thank you, mate. What are they reviewing here? Oh, they're saying it's off Panthers first. Oh, it's gonna be overturned here. So the Manly Seagulls are gonna get the ball here 20 minutes out. So guys, like I said, 10 minutes to go. What is the likes we're on right now? We're on 54 likes. Let's get 6 more thumbs up before half time. Let's get to 60 and subscribe if you're new around here. Jordan Marin says, mate, there's still time for a comeback. Oh, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth right now. You shut your mouth right now with that bloody comeback. You'll go chill. Just an off night. He isn't that bad. What has he done this year? What did he do last year? When he doesn't have quality players around him, what does Cherry Evans do? What does he do? You can name plenty of halfbacks throughout their years when they haven't had quality players that have still been able to play well. What has Cherry Evans done whenever he's had injuries in the team or when he's not had the quality players around him? He's not terrible. He's still one of the better halfbacks in the game. But 1.2 million a season? No, thank you. So fit tackle here, 30 minutes out here. And out to the left-hand side here, Kieran Foran. Foran over the top here. That's going to be, I think, a kick-off Panthers. That's going to be a 6 again here. Yeah, it'll be 6 again even Manly. So 20 minutes out here, Manly have the ball. Natsif says, wooden spoon, doggies on Manly. I honestly think Tigers could still do it, guys. But I think their defense might be a little bit better. So I think they'll come third last. From what I'm seeing so far, Manly. Because the fullback doesn't change this. Trebojevic coming in does not change how bad this team has been so far this year. Because this isn't this one game, guys. This has been this year. They got flogged by Dragons, who are not a great team. Bottom 4 team still. Manly. Oh, my God. Good defense to stop that one from literally half a metre short there. Manly here, right-hand side, 10 metres out. Cherry Evans here, underneath. Easy tackle there, 5 metres out here. Manly just not really looking that threatening. Cherry Evans gets back to Trebojevic. Trebojevic is going to fake dummy it. He's going to get tackled 4 metres short. Now, what is this? 1 second. I'll answer your question about the Woodsmith. Foran with the worst kick ever. Oh, it's going to sit up, actually. So it'll be a dropout here, and Manly will get the ball back. Nassif says Cowboys. Cowboys are a genuine shot. I'd say it's between Manly and Cowboys rather than Manly and Dogs. I think the Dogs are bad, but I think they get better-ish. I think they get better to the point they can beat the really low-end teams by a short margin, but they get flogged by the good teams, as we've seen so far this year. I think that they've had a pretty tough start to the season. Yeah, I think they've played the Panthers, the Rabbitohs is tomorrow. They've played. Who have they played so far this season? I can't even remember, but they haven't had a good start of the season in regards to the quality of teams they've been playing. Adam Ottaway says Troyage makes this game 120 instead of 100-0. Yeah, probably. At this point, I'm thinking the scoreline's actually going to represent something like, oh, hold on, wait 1 second here. Manly, K-Cast. That's a try. They're going to score here. They're going to score underneath the post. That's a fantastic try there by K-Cast. That is a fantastic try there by K-Cast. Sport Acting says Panthers are so overrated. Yeah, did you enjoy when they flogged you last week? Well, they didn't flog you, but they beat you. Well, considering they had no half and no hooker, they pretty much did. But 7 minutes to go here. Manly going to score underneath the post. Jordan Marin says, told you, mate, it's time for a comeback. Mate, if they get a comeback, I tell you what, I'll make you moderator. I'll make you moderator of the channel. I've already promised someone if Manly win tonight, they're going to be a moderator, and I'll make you a moderator if Manly come back and win this game, mate. Valiolo, Junior Fitu says Brian to O. Yeah, he scored a try so far in this game. Got injured. I think he's still going out in the field right now. But that's a nice little try there by K. Custer, Manly. Blazy says Manly 23, Panthers 22. Good luck. Good luck, mate. Good luck, man. If a Manly to win, then I give up. Playoff pieces, delete your channel if Manly win. Good bet. Mate, I could say that and I wouldn't do it anyway. So it's like, yeah, okay. Yep, I delete my channel if Manly win. Even if Manly won, would not be happening, mate. So 6.5 minutes to go. You have the first half, 22-4. We'll be 22-6 though. Sport Actors, we had 5 out starting 17. They had 2 players out. Bro. Oh, no. Oh, look at a Storm fan trying to say that they had a worse off situation, brother. Oh, man. So you probably would have been able to troll me well beforehand, like when I first started making streams. But, bro, that's a horrific statement to make. And I know you even know how stupid that is. I know even you know how stupid that is, Sport Reactions. Cruz Trapeze says Panthers win 40-10. I had 44-0. That's been taken away now, but I'd say, yeah, good call. No, I don't think Manly score again. Then again, I didn't think Manly scored, so I still think Panthers hit 50 here. I think Panthers hit 50 here, to be honest with you. Samuel Allen says comebacks on. Good luck. Arthur Joseph says, what's up? Panthers scoring is what's up, to be honest with you. They actually gave him that try based off their errors there, Panthers, to be honest with you. The Panthers like literally gave them that try based on their own errors. Like they gave away a lot of errors just now. So second tackle lead for Manly. They're going to be, 30 metres out here from their own line. Giorgio Valacosta says opinions on South Dogs game. I'll be at that game. I'll be vlogging in that game. I will be vlogging in that game between those two teams. So it'll be interesting how much the Rabbitohs win by, whether it be 100 or 120. But yeah, it'll be a close game in regards to if it's 100 or 200. So fifth tackle here for Manly Seagulls. 40 metres out here from the Panthers line. Right-hand side here. Cherry Evans going to boot this little bad boy up. It's going to be about, 10 metres out here. Oh, wow. That's going to be knocked back here from Manly, I think. I think that's knocked back from Manly. Moses Sully here with the ball. And that's going to be a fresh set of 6 here. Set restart here. Wow, okay. Big call there. Big call there. I'm pretty certain that came back off a Manly player, but big call. So first tackle even Manly. They're 8 metres out here. Manly are actually attacking here. Do I look scared? I'm scared. I'm terrified. Gee whiz, look at me. Oh, look at that from Walker. What a pass. What an absolute fantastic pass. I think I'll lose 10 metres from it. Set restart for what? Latest YouTube account ever says Cherry has 0 tries. Fair enough. Giorgio Valacosta says, I see you're going to get a photo. 100%, man. Yeah, man, if you ever see me at games and stuff like that, I'm happy to talk to anyone, man. Just, just let me know. A lot of people messaged me after saying, I saw you, but I couldn't come up because I felt nervous. I'm like, man, don't worry about it. I'm just another guy having a good time watching the footy. I don't feel nervous. So third tackle for Manly, 5 metres out. Cherry Evans out to the left-hand side here. Gets it off to Cuss underneath, looking for a bloody good pass there out to the left-hand side. Cuss has been decent in playing this game since coming on. So fourth tackle for Manly, 5 metres out. Underneath. Oh, my God. He's not going to get the try, though. He's going to be held up there. It's going to be stripped. I don't think you should strip that there, Crichton. I don't think you should strip that there, Crichton, because if you strip that there, is that not going to be a fresh set of 60 for Manly? They're going to have no try. I don't know why we're even checking this. This is an obvious no try. Jared Ford says Cherry gets the next assist. Good luck. That's not a try, mate. It's not a try, mate. Oh, Crichton. Oh, my God. The knee stops that one from going down. That's a very good try saver there from Crichton. That's a very good try saver there from Crichton. Chris Trappier says, I feel like this game could be close. No, bro. But don't let this last 3 minutes fool you. Manly is still the pits. Like, yes, I agree with the commentary right now and that Manly should get an enormous amount of confidence from it. But, no, Manly are the pits, man. Sport Action says Manly have been dominating the last 10 minutes. They've been dominating the last 3 minutes, mate. They've been dominating the last 3 minutes. Playoff pieces, that's a try there. Needs to be an investigation on this. If that's a try, then I'm a Man United fan. If that's a try, then I love the St. Louis Cardinals. Like, shit, man. Stephen Crichton's leg clearly holds that ball up. And that will be a no try. Knock on from a Manly. Knock on. Knock on Manly. 3511 Tyler says Manly don't have the balls to come back. Fair enough. Jim Jones says go United. Yeah, go to hell. Sport Reaction said... Not saying that to you, man. Just saying that to United. But Sport Reaction says kick out HIA. Really? Where is it? I haven't seen him. So fair enough, to be honest with you, because I didn't even know. Oh, okay. Yeah, the head knock right there. Oh, yeah. He might not come back here. Jeez, he was in for a big night too. Jeez, you'd be spewing if you have him in fantasy or something like that, because he was in for a big old damn well night. Marcus Blessington says, hi, legend. Hello, mate. How you doing? So, second tackle left for the Panthers. 35 metres out here from their own line. Yeah. Panthers have been a bit quiet in this last, 5 minutes or so. And out to the right-hand side here. But you'd hope that a team could withhold somewhat. You'd really hope. Giving up 22 points in the first half, let alone the first 20 minutes, was ridiculous. So fifth tackle leave at the Panthers. They're 35 metres out here from the line. Go for a 2-point field goal. Come on. Give it to Cleary for a 2-point field goal. No, he's not going to take it. And they put it up here. Put it up. And good little kick, actually. No chases, though, really. Arthur says, prediction on Warriors game this weekend. I don't know who to go that game, man. I'll be vlogging this game. I'll be at this game. I'll be supporting whoever's the home team. I think it's the Roosters. Actually, yeah, because it's not Central Coast, so it'll be the Roosters. So I'll be supporting the Roosters in that game. Considering I supported the Rabbitohs against the Roosters last week, that's quite funny. But I think it's a toss of a coin, man. I think Warriors probably should be favourites. But I think it's a toss of a coin. Oh, good run by Moses Sully. Besides that defensive misread in that second try or third try, Moses Sully's been quite good defensively today and quite good attacking-wise, to be honest with you. I don't think he's been that bad overall. It's going to be a lost ball there by Manly. It's going to go backwards, though, luckily for them. Marcus Blessing says, who do you think will win Titans Raiders? Like I said as well, I'll be at this game, vlogging this game. Obviously, I'm a Titans fan. I'll be at every Titans game this year. 40-20 attempt here from Cherry Evans. That's a very good kick, actually. That's a very good kick. It's going to be a 40-20. It's going to be a 40-20. So Manly are going to get the ball here from about 10 metres out. Here we go. Can they get an attack on and potentially bring the game back within? But yeah, I think I personally believe the Titans win because I always have a good feeling against the Raiders. If we're playing the Panthers, I'd say we lose. I guess the last 5 minutes or so, maybe not. Nah, I just don't understand how they gave up a try. Like, their defense is so good. How have they given up a try to Manly? Especially when Manly have only had like a handful of attacks. Kieran Foran here, they're going to give up another try in a second here. So 3 minutes short here of the line, second tackle for Manly. I guess this is just providing false hope to Manly at this point. So out of everything that's going on right now, you feel sorry for Manly fans who probably think they're going to come back and have a chance at this. So third tackle here, 5 metres short here of the line. Arthur says Titans and Raiders will be a good game. Very good game. Looking forward to it very greatly. Oh, Manly here. Troy underneath. And fourth tackle. Schuster goes down 3 metres short. This defence is not as good as it normally would be. He's not offside there. I don't know what they're complaining about. So fifth tackle here. No Storm fan. All right, so fifth tackle here. Manly, right-hand side. Trebojevic gives it Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans over the top. And that's going to be a great take there by To'o. To'o's away here. To'o's away. Oh, my God. To'o's still going here. He's going to tackle down 30 metres, 20 metres out from his own line. But a nice little take there and a nice little run. So that could change the momentum back in the Panthers' favour. You got to look for those little small things that happen to see a game change in the momentum. And that was a very good take there by To'o to finish off this half, I guess, with something as quality as that. But it's still 40-20 attempt here from Cherry Evans. 40-20, that's a good kick. Just a little bit too short. A little bit too short there. So we'll be 21, sorry. Fatima says, Sport Reaction, stop talking shit about Penrith Panthers. Yeah, like enough of the trolling, brother. Like, it's funny at first, but it gets a bit old. Alright, guys, enough of the moderated things. But that's going to be half-time here, guys. That will be half-time. Marcus Wilson says, do you know the soccer club in Gold Coast called Palm Beach? Brother, I'm from the Gold Coast. Of course I know Palm Beach. But, guys, that is going to be half-time, and it is 22-6. I think the Panthers obviously really fell apart in that second half. Probably the last 5-10 minutes of that first half. I'd say probably 5. Probably last 5 minutes or so was all Manly. Maybe even 10, I guess. But Panthers slogged them. You know, they slogged them in that first half, and they don't need to just keep it up, to be honest with you. They just need to keep grinding and basically finish it off from here. When you're up 22-0 in the first 23 minutes of the game, you don't need to play your hearts out. You don't need to play to potentially injure yourself, and I guess that's what the Panthers have done, and they just kind of slowed down, and the play isn't necessarily with them anymore, and the momentum's not exactly with them. But they did finish off that half strongly, I guess, with that Brian To'o catch, and then nearly attempted 40-20. So it means that Cleary's still thinking in the positive end. But that is going to be half-time, guys. So like I said, hit that thumbs up button. Let's try and get to 80 thumbs up before the end of half-time. It is 67 right now. I know we can get 13 more likes before the end of half-time. Let me know in the chat what your thoughts are. Subscribe if you're new around here. And yeah, hopefully, I would love to see Manly make a comeback. They're not going to, but I'd love to see the Manly fan comments in the chat if they were making a comeback to see how much they think they're going to make the top 8 or something like that. We get it every single time with every single team. Cruz Trapia says, my tips for whole round, Penrith win 40-10. I don't think Manly score again. Rabbits win 34-12. Bulldogs scoring twice. They haven't scored in 2-3 weeks, and yet they're scoring twice against the Rabbits. Rabbits aren't that great defensively, but they were very good defensively against the Roosters, to be fair. Storm win 46-4. I don't think the Broncos score, to be honest with you. Sharks win 24-10. Fair enough. I think Sharks score more. I think their defense was it was exceptional against the Eels in the first 60 minutes, to be honest with you. So I don't even know if the Cowboys can score even against a Sharks team that doesn't know how to usually defend, but their defense against the Eels in the first 60 was terrific. Raiders win 12-14. Knights win 24-16. Fair enough. Warriors win 24-18. Fair enough. I think that'll be more like a field goal game, that one, Warriors-Roosters. And Eels win 29-20. Who are the Eels playing? Tigers? Oh, no, I think Eels win by a country ton. BKRsport says Panthers blowout second half. I don't know, man. They're going to bounce back. They didn't finish off that first half that well. You know, they really struggled to finish off that first half. I think that they are clearing out the best team in this game by a decent margin. But I think they really slowed down because they don't need to go as strong and hard as they started off the game with. Their intensity in the first 20 minutes was ridiculous, and they just kept scoring. And every time they had the ball, they would score. So I think that there's I guess a lot of things that Ivan needs to talk about at half time to get this team back on the same momentum. You can't just slow down. You can't just kind of relax. You need to continuously go, because if you do relax, this game is technically only 18 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? 22-6? Well, not 18 points, 16 points. This game technically is only 3 tries, isn't it? So if you did relax, even though you could be the best team in the world, but if you get, what's it called? No. It starts with C. I can't think of the word. But it's like when you allow a team to come back because you're very nonchalant about how much you're leading by. But the point of the matter is that, yes, the Panthers still need to keep going and firing as hard as they were. Crucial Pierce says, can you do NRL trades vids? Nah, man, not really my thing, to be honest with you. Entertain House does pretty good ones with those. He's Hayden, a friend of mine. He does pretty good ones with those. Cal Mavida says, Panthers to win the premiership this year. Well, I said it before the season started. No one believed me. Everyone's like, they'll make a top 4. There, buddy. You know what I hated about the preseason? And I hated it. I didn't dislike it. I hated it. Was how disrespectful people were to the Panthers. Like, it just was disrespectful to the Panthers at the beginning of the season. Like, people were saying, oh, they're not going to be as good this year. People know what they're coming with. There's no surprise factor anymore. Panthers are done. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? What shit are you even smoking? Like, this team, besides the grand final, won 17 games in a row last year. They nearly won the grand final. They nearly came back in the grand final. Yes, they still lost by 6, but they nearly came back in the grand final by scoring 2-3 tries in the final 10 minutes of that game against the Storm, mind you. They were very, very young, had no experience in the finals. The reason why no one believed in them last year was because they had no experience in the finals. They make the finals. They make the damn well grand final. And they lose the grand final due to lack of experience. Then the next year comes, just because the Melbourne Storm, I guess, dominated the game for the majority of the 60 minutes by a long way. That's not the whole game, though. That people started to write the Panthers off. It's like, what the shit are you talking about? Like, it was just blatantly ridiculous what people were talking shit about. Cam Mavida says, I would have said us, but injuries have finished us. And yeah, I never thought you guys would win the premiership this year. And yeah, I thought Panthers would still be up there as well before the season. I never thought the Roosters were winning. I even said in my preseason preview, I thought they were coming fourth. And I really just don't. I don't think the competition's that good this year, lads. I don't think the competition's that... Well, I'm enjoying the competition as much as I normally would, but I don't think the actual competitiveness and quality from these teams in the entire competition is good enough. You know, the bottom 8 is just shit. Like, it just straight up is shit house. I don't think I've seen a worse bottom 8 in my entire life. You know, I've only been watching 26 years, blah, 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 compared to everybody else, right? But I've never seen... That's a lot more than a lot of people here, to be honest with you, though. But but I've never seen a bottom 8 this bad. The Broncos are despicable. The Cowboys are despicable. The Dragons, they're still despicable despite beating nobody. Sharks aren't great at all, really. Manly, despicable, disgusting even. Bulldogs, disgusting. The bottom 8 is just horrific. Then you get your middle 8, like your Titans, and your Titans are on the up, obviously, but you get your Titans, your Warriors, your Knights, who I'd even nearly put the Raiders with them right now. You could even argue Roosters and Storm might be around that middle area. It's still top 8, don't get me wrong, but like that you could even argue with all the injuries the Roosters have, they go into that Titans, Warriors, Knights bracket. Storm kind of looking like an upper end Titans, Warriors, Knights bracket right now. Raiders don't look that great. Realistically, there's only 3 teams that I think are pretty decent this year, and that's the Panthers, the Eels, and the Rabbits. And I don't think the Eels are going to win a premiership because I don't really like this group of players. I don't think they're that great. I think that they're going to get results, but they're always a bunch of choke artists. They're like the Tottenham. They're basically genuinely like a Tottenham of the NRL. You know, they always promise so much and deliver so little. Haven't won in 36 years. And look, I hate to insult you there, Eels fans, but it's just the truth for me. I'm not a big believer in the old Parramatta Eels. But I still think they've been one of the top 3 teams in this competition so far this year. And I think that besides, I guess, them, the Rabbits and Panthers, there's no one else that I believe will actually win this competition this year. Harrison Shields says, who do you think will win the premiership? Panthers. I said it before the season, still saying it now. Actually, now for God's sake, Mariners have had 2 pens and both saved so far. 0-1. Jeez, 2 penalties both saved. That's outrageous. JC says, yeah, the Panthers, oath boys, yeah, having a good game. Not so great final 10 minutes of that first half, but having a good game. Like I said, guys, smack the thumbs up button here at halftime. Arthur Joseph says, Warriors better than Titans. Disagree. I think that when it comes to playing each other, I think that, yes, the Warriors beat the Titans because they're the bogey team. Always has been the case ever since 2007, besides maybe 2010 when we knocked you guys out of the finals. The only time we've ever played you in the finals and we knocked you out. The Warriors always beat the Titans. Whether they're the worst team in the comp or the best team in the comp, they'll always do it because they are the bogey team. We just can't seem to play them, right? But I think long term this season, I don't think the Warriors are anywhere near as good as people are making them out to be. Stormfam says, let's hope Jaden Browley plays good against the Dragons because I got him as captain of my fantasy lineup. You'd assume so. The Dragons haven't played anybody, so I'm assuming the Knights win by a decent amount. Oliver says, do you watch the Super League? I don't watch the Super League. I do. I watch a lot of sports, man. So for me, it's very difficult for me to get up at those times to watch the Super League. But, I don't hate on the Super League by any means. Considering I watch the Premier League, Major League Baseball and stuff like that, like I'll be up at 5 a.m. streaming the Cubs game tomorrow. It's just not really a priority for me, to be honest with you. Sport Reaction says, yeah, the Storm are opposite of the Eels. In regards to what? Storm don't care about the regular season. We're a final side. Bro, you're delusional if you think the Storm are a team that's going to win, to be honest with you, based on what we're seeing so far. I honestly think they're going to be there. They're going to be thereabouts, but this team isn't the same team. You have no composure. Your second halves are despicable. You've been genuinely one of the worst teams for second halves in the comp for 5 games in a row now, 6 games in a row now. I don't know about the... I don't know about the Storm in the finals this year. I don't know about the Storm when they're going to come. I think they're still going to wallop the younger teams and the shit teams like tomorrow night with the Broncos. I still think they're going to flog a few teams, but they're not going to really. They don't look really that good against the better teams. Yeah, they started off in the first half against the Rabbitohs nicely, but we saw in the second half they really struggled. We saw in the second half against every other team as well. They've struggled. They've lost to the Panthers when the Panthers had their 2 most important players out. They lost to the Eels in terrible conditions, granted, but they still lost to the Eels, and that was basically a similar kind of showing to what they... I think the Storm would have won that game if it was dry track, but it wasn't, right? So you can only play in what you're playing in. And Storm weren't good enough. They weren't that great, right? So I think that Cameron Smith was a massive, massive loss for your team, more than people gave credit for. They're like, look, I believe it too. Craig Bellamy has always been the guy there, will always be the guy there, and that's why you guys are still competitive. But if you don't have Craig Bellamy, I genuinely don't believe in your team. I've said this for a decade. I don't believe in the Storm without Craig Bellamy. I don't. I don't think the Storm are a fierce team without Craig Bellamy. And we'll see that when he leaves. We will see that. So I would soak up as much as you possibly can right now with Craig Bellamy Storm fans because I genuinely don't believe you're going to be good when Craig Bellamy leaves. And it will happen, and it will happen very soon. Crucial Pearson, did you hear Charlie going to Sharks in 2022? Charlie who? Lawson says Cronulla Sharks was the greatest rugby league team to ever exist. Took you 50 years to win a comp, though. Jed Kerr says Penrith are going to put at least 40 on Manly boys. I think they could score 50. I do. I think they could score 50. They've slowed down the last 10 minutes, but I still think they can score 50. Dan Miller says, I thought you were going to this game. I was going to go to this game, but because of, for example, what we're watching right now, and the fact that it's North Shore, I live in the South Shore, I just didn't really feel like it was necessary to go to a game that I would have been supporting the home team, supporting a team that was getting absolutely floggeroonoed, and it just wouldn't have been that great, to be honest with you, man. So, look, we're going to be doing plenty of vlogs this week. We've got Bulldogs, Rabbitohs vlog tomorrow. We'll be supporting the Bulldogs, but it's an easy game to get to. Brookvale's not the greatest stadium to get to, by the way, guys. If you haven't been to, Brookvale is a bit of a shit stadium to get to. If you don't have a car, you'd have to bus it, and like if you're in Sydney, you have to ferry it or train it, and it's just a bit of a shit stadium to get to. If you're going to Bank West or Campbelltown or ANZ or even Allianz and stuff like that when it was there, SCG, Shark Park's a bit of a shit stadium to get to too. Actually, Shark Park is worse than Manly, but it's just not as far as Manly. Cogger is easy to get to, but yeah, I'd probably say Shark Park is probably the worst stadium to get to in Sydney for transport, but distance-wise, Manly. Kai Ford says, should I change my logo to BKRsport? So actually, did Titans lose their home game? Yeah, so we're going to be in Cogra on Saturday. So I'll be at the game here in Cogra. And it'll be next week too, I think, against the Knights. I think Titans play the Knights at Cogra next week too, which is beautiful because it's really close to where I am. Well, I guess everywhere in Sydney is relatively close, but like it makes it easy because I don't have to go to the Gold Coast. I would have loved the atmosphere of a home game, but Alex Official, I'm sorry, but you're gonna get timed out for spamming. See you. I appreciate you though. Karen Mavata says Shark Park is terrible to get to. I've been there heaps of times. It's always bad. Yeah, exactly right. That's why it's good that they're playing Cogra, to be honest with you. I really wish they had like some kind of tram line or something, anything. It's just a terrible stadium to go to. It's a great. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. It's one of my favourite stadiums to go to, but it's a shit stadium to get to. I'll rephrase that. Zig Falafa says, I go for the Panthers, or the Oanthers, he says. The Oanthers. Go for the Bennies, the Panthers. Well, they're looking the goods right now, mate, and I tipped you before the season to win the comp. And considering the old Panthers have had their rough years in the past, like in recent years too, it's good to see the Pennies doing well. Damien Trey says, "Hey, I'm back." You got a shit logo as your picture, but he's back. Stephen Hinks says, "What's up, dude? Hello, mate. How you doing? Who you going for in this game?" By the way, guys, if you're wondering what we're talking about right now, it is half time. The Panthers are flogging Manly 22-6. They were up 22-0 in the first 23 minutes. We're just here at halftime, just talking shit right now and looking at the comment section and whatnot. So if you have a question, shoot it through. And yeah, let me know what your final scoreline prediction is. Stephen says, I go for the Melbourne Storm and Panthers and multiple teams. No, well, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Right? You don't go for multiple teams, and especially it's not Melbourne Storm, Penrith Panthers. And if you do, I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. You can only go for one team, mate. Do what you want to do. But for me, you only go for one damn well team, and you can't go for two of the best teams in the competition. That's just ridiculous. Ashton says, here we go. Alu Koala's on from N Nisbet. There you go. Noah Yasa says, Nets are going to win the chip. Nets are going to win the chip? Well, you're probably right, mate, because they've gone and bought every single man under the sun. Stephen, I can't believe I just got called out by your YouTube. I love you, bro. Man, it's all love, man. Don't worry, but you I can't believe you just said what the Panthers and the Storm. Oh, shit, man. Cam Avatar says, what are your thoughts on Aguero leaving City, man? I don't even want to get into it. I actually teared up when I heard it. I actually did tear up, because, like, that's just... It's very difficult to take. But, you know... we move on. We're still bloody fantastic. He hasn't really been a massively active involvement in the last few years anyway. But obviously, for it to be an actual fact that he's leaving is very upsetting as a City fan because he's provided us with the best moment that we'll ever see as a City fan. Well, you know, Champions League could change that, but I don't think so. I don't think that anything will ever come close to the Aguero moment. So I don't care if we come back, unless it was against United in the Champions League final and we're down 2-0 with 1 minute to go. I don't think anything's eclipsing that, to be honest with you. But the second half is about to get started here, guys. So hit that thumbs up button. Boom, boom. Subscribe if you're new around here. I don't know where that came from, by the way, punching the hand. Harrison Schiller, are you going to any of the games this weekend? Man, I put the schedule out everybody Wednesday, Thursday. I always put a schedule out to show you what games I'm going to, what games I'm vlogging. So, streaming. Well, I don't always. I haven't done it for a while. But, yeah, check it out, man. It's on the community page of this channel. Our second half has started here. Manly will have the ball to start off. Hold on one second. Let me get the comments back up here on the phone. Someone says, what's your opinion about Vucevic coming to Chicago Bulls? Very good. I just, obviously, Zach LaVine's injured right now, so that sucks. But I think the Bulls are definitely on the up, and we all know it. It's actually good. A lot of my teams are on the up right now. I guess Geelong's on the down, but I think the Cubs will be fine. City are obviously fantastic as always. Titans are on the up. Bulls are on the up. Detroit Lions, I have no idea what the shit's going on there, but then again, that's always the same thing. 4 tackle lift and Manly, they're going to kick this ball down, and Stephen Crichton there. Saved it back. Hasn't done anything in this game, though, to be fair. He obviously is a centre playing as a fullback today, and I never really thought he was going to be a quality fullback, and he hasn't been that great, but he's done his job. He hasn't done anything wrong, I guess. Namani Babakobao says, go Storm, bring the lightning and thunder. Well, they're not playing in today's game, so there's no lightning and thunder today. But they should bring plenty of lightning and plenty of thunder against the Broncos tomorrow. Crucial Pierce says, what will happen if I spam? You'll get timed out. Lower Given says, hey guys, back to next stream. All right, see you later, champion. The money's to show the game. No, mate, it can't happen. Due to broadcasting restrictions, it's illegal. So 4 tackle here for the pennies. Give it to William and kick out for the Tossaviti, baby. Ooh, Tossaviti. He is back on the field, by the way, for everyone wondering. Nathan Cleary here over the top, puts that ball up on fit tackle. Manly, Walker. And that's going to be an easy take there by Walker. Jeez, terrible. I tell you what, the Panthers have been really bad on their kick chases today. Thomas Musgrave says, I joined this just as you said you don't go for 2 teams. My friend goes for Eels and Dragons. I say you can't go for 2 teams, mate. You can't. Like, you can have a soft spot team. Like, for example, my mum's a Sharks fan, so I don't mind the Sharkies, but I'm not a Sharks fan. I'm a Titans fan, right? So I'll go for the Sharks against everybody else when the Titans aren't playing. But if the Titans are playing the Sharks, I want the Titans to smack them. I want the Titans to put 100 on them, right? So it's not really. I don't really have 2 teams at all. I have a soft spot so that my mum's team does well. But yeah, if you have 2 teams, ridiculous. So fit tackle here, and Cherry Evans going to boot that ball up here. Easy take. Terrible chase there by Manly as well. And Crichton's going to run this little bad boy back. Namani says, who do you think will win this year? Pennies. The Penny Panthers. I predicted them pre-season, predicted them now. Everyone said they're going to come bottom 4 of the top 8. I clarify that because if I say bottom 4, people are going to be like, no way, people said Panthers bottom 4. I mean bottom 4 of the top 8. So a lot of people were predicting them 5th to 8th, and I was just like, that's ridiculous and disrespectful, but it's what it is. And now they prove you wrong. Jay Austin says, loyal fans stay solid through and through. Go to the New Zealand Warriors. Exactly right, man. I'm a Titans fan. I know all about what you're saying, son. I was flying up from Melbourne expecting losses. I'll come from the goal. That's going to be 40-20, is it? Oh, no, man, I'm going to get a ball here. I've probably missed 10, 15 Titans games since 2010. And I've lived in Chicago, Melbourne, Sydney, and Fiji throughout that time. So, you know, I've probably missed about 10, 15 home games throughout those years. So 36.5 minutes to go here, and Manly with the ball coming off their own line. Romy says, my best friend is Broncos fans. I have a soft spot for the Bronx, but I go for the Panthers. Well, your best friend needs to choose a better team. 22-6, can the Manly Seagulls come back? Sport says, where is the best place in Australia you've been? In regards to sport or in regards to what? Just in general? Oh, Brad Parker there is going to make some good meters there off that run. I don't really know how to take Parker. It's not like he's good, but he's not like he's bad. No, it's just like a kind of meh player. And easy take there for Stephen Crichton. Not Stephen Crichton, Stephen Crichton. Edmund Kanangas says, the bottom ladder last season seemed to be starting well this season. Who? Cowboys were bottom. They're not great. Broncos were bottom. They're definitely not great. Dragons were bottom. They're not great. I guess they've started off well because they've played shithouse teams, but they're not great. Nah, man. Bulldogs, second last season. They're not great. Nah, man. I think you're probably looking at the Dragons and think they've started off good, and they have, but that's because they've played nobodies. Like, they've played nobodies and beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they beat the Knights, but like, no, did they beat the Knights? No, they didn't. That was the Tigers, sorry. But no, Dragons, the only half-decent team they played was the Sharks, and they got beat, so. Robbie says, but mum goes to Titans and dad goes to Panthers. Your mum's a great lady. Your mum is a phenomenal lady. She is the real MVP here. Real MVP. Manly here with the ball, 35 metres out here from their own line. Big old run there by the Seagulls. Big old run. Sorry. Damien Trace said, I hate they go for Manly. Man, I feel you. I feel you, dude. Oh, Sully's going to get slapped down there. Cherry Evans gave him nothing of a ball and just gets slapped. Like, as soon as Cherry Evans threw that ball, I'm like, oh, no. Sully's going to get absolutely pumped here. Noah says, Titans haven't beat a quality team. They haven't, but they've looked bloody good in doing so. They have not played or beaten a quality team so far. I guess the only somewhat quality team is the Warriors, but they're our bogey team. You never expect to beat your bogey team. Oh, good take by Crichton. Wow. That's a fantastic catch by Crichton there, under a lot of pressure. And Panthers going to come off their own 10-metre line. Oh, Charlie Staines hasn't done much in this game. Yeah, we haven't played anyone, but we just got our highest points scored in a game ever, which was 44. So I know we beat the Cowboys, but I'm telling you, we'll see against the Raiders. We have a pretty good record against the Raiders. Oh, Burton with a huge run there. What was that, 30-metre run? 20-metre run? My God, that was a good run. My goodness me. Oh, Luai there gets that ball off to Brian to O here. He's going to get to about the 30-metre line. Still going here, about 28 metres short here, to 30 metres short here of the line, 4 tackle. Who's dislocated their shoulder here? For Manly. Luai here. Luai to the left-hand side here. They've seen an injury, and they're going to get this out of the left-hand side here. That's smart by the Panthers. BKRmy Kickout's going to score a try. Bow, bow, bow. That's smart by the Panthers. They saw the injury. They played on. That's the ref's fault there. That is the ref's fault. There is clearly... well, look, the point of the matter is, you shouldn't be. Sorry, he's not in the play. Sorry, I'm thinking football there. I do so many different sports and channel guys that I sometimes get confused. But no, that is a fantastic try there. Smart by the Panthers to go to the left-hand side. They knew the injury was there, and they got to the left-hand side. An easy try. Matt Burton, great run. BKRmy Kickout, second try of the game. Jerome Luai, smart as ever. Jerome Luai's been one of the best in this game too, to be honest with you. I'd probably say Luai's been man of the match. Even BKRmy Kickout. Brian to O's been good. I'd say between those three. Kickout to O and Luai, but I'd probably give it to Luai. Sport Action says they should have stopped the game. No. So the reason why I went back on what I was saying was because the player is actually out of the action. So there's no way you stop the clock there, based on the fact that the player is on the other side of the field, nowhere near it. But it is a stretchy situation though, so that actually could come back into it. So like the point of the matter is that like the only way you really stop it is if it's going to affect the play. If they had intercepted it or done something like that, then yes, it would have affected the play. But it was nowhere near the play. So no, I agree with the decision. But they are looking at it. I think he was trying to say it was a stretcher. I don't think it is a stretcher. I could be wrong. No, it isn't a stretcher. He was just trying to get the game stopped, to be honest with you. Stephen Hinks says, I'm new to your channel. Well, welcome, man. You're going to bloody enjoy it because we smack out content on this channel, whether it's streams or vlogs. Tomorrow we're vlogging the Doggies, Rabbitohs, Titans, Raiders, and Sharks, Cowboys on Saturday, and then Warriors, Roosters on Sunday. AJ Ellis says 1-1 the Central Coast Mariners with Adelaide game, 71 in, and Central Coast Mariners have missed 2 pens. Yeah, I saw someone, Ashton Naylor, was telling me about that. Roblox NRL Tipping says Bulldogs will get beaten tomorrow 56-4. Bulldogs score a try. Wowee. Oh, Cleary's going to miss that kick. He's not been the greatest kicking today. So 26-6 will be the score here with 32 minutes to go here of the game. Stormfan says Boyle's off. It's a pretty bad injury there, but Luai there with an absolutely smart play. Gets it off to Kickout. Kickout's not getting stopped in that situation. And Walker, it was never going to stop that either. But BKRmy Kickout broke through 4 players just then. Ouchie mama. Ouchie mama. Panaya, Damapios. Let's go kick out. Dosoviti, baby. Oh! Dosoviti, get around the Fijian brothers. Noah Iwasa says Bulldogs to win it all. Yeah, win it all? What? To win it all the spoons or what? Sport Ration says, do you think the Titans have a chance of beating the Raiders and Brian Kelly should be in the centre? Agree. Think Patrick Herbert should be out and Brian Kelly should be in. But yes, we have a very good record against the Raiders. I would say we're not a very good record, but it's pretty 50-50. It's pretty 50-50 in regards to Titans-Raiders. I think, honestly, it could be a field goal. I think it could be a field goal game. This will be the test to see if we're a real team this year and not just flogging the shithouse teams, the Broncos-Cowboys. But I think we win, yeah. And I'll tell you if I think we lose. You guys know this on my channel. I'll tell you if I think the Titans are going to lose. I think that we definitely could. Definitely. It's going to be a very tight game. 50-50. There's a reason why 53% of people have tipped the Raiders on NRL.com and 47% of people have tipped the Titans. Right? So far, anyway. It hasn't been locked in yet, but that's what the current standings are at. So, 9 minutes gone into the second half here, guys. 4 tackle for the Pennies. Cleary gets off to BKRmy Kickout. Good to get 3 tries in this game. Noah says the Bulldogs are undefeated. Undefeatedly shit. So fifth tackle here, they boot that ball down here. Manly, can they get an easy take? Oh, wow. Jeez, Walker there with an absolute shocker of a catch, but he does catch it. Roblox says, who would win, the Wooden Spoon, Bulldogs or Manly? Manly! Nah, it'll be Bulldogs. Out of those 2 teams, I'd say Bulldogs. I would love Manly to win it, but I just don't think long season-wise they're going to be as bad as they have been. But they're going to be bad. They're still bottom 4, absolutely, but I don't think they're going to be as bad long season-wise. 4th tackle here for the Seagulls coming into their own into the attacking half here. Let us YouTube account says Bulldogs suck. Agree. They do. I just think they were really overhyped because their coach is shit and they don't have... Oh, that's a knock-on. 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 Okay, so he's been... Unless you're calling a penalty here unless you're calling a penalty here, there has to be a knock-on. I'm sorry. Unless you're calling a penalty here, this has to be a knock-on. It's going to be a high tackle. I was going to say, if you don't call a penalty there has to be a knock-on. Stephen Hanks says, who do you think is going to get top of the ladder this year? Penny Panthers. Cameron Maverick says, you reckon Turbo coming back could help Manly? I think that their problems right now are way worse than a fullback. People don't understand this. Their problems right now are way worse than a fullback. You know, today's game, right? This is something that people aren't really talking about either. They're talking about the fact that forwards, like I've been saying for a while now, the forwards are getting phased out of the game when the big size ones. But, like, people are forgetting that fullbacks are starting to become a bit of a regularity across the team. You know, like, yes, obviously the fullback is still going to be one of the spinal positions, one of the most important positions because you're at the back, but kind of anyone in the back line can play as a fullback nowadays. It just depends on who's the best out of those guys. Chance here. Cherry Evans out to the left-hand side of Manly. 5 minutes short here. 5 minutes short. And Custer's going to get taken down here. It just depends on how quality you are, but realistically, the fullback role can be completed by anyone in the team going forward. I guarantee you, in the next couple of years, we'll see a guy with the size of a second row forward play as a fullback one game. Guarantee it. So 4 tackle for Manly, 10 metres out. Cherry Evans with just shocking pass, bro. Just a shocking pass. Just a shocking pass. Fit tackle right hand side here. Oh my god. It's gonna be knocked back there. Oh, what's Crichton doing? What's Crichton doing there, bro? What is Crichton doing? He picks the ball up in his own goal, comes out, but he gets taken back in. I'm sorry, but you go down on the ground there, bro. You don't stay up on the... What are you doing, bro? Ali says, who can replace... Oh, good kick. Ali says, who can replace Luke Keary in the Roosters team since he's unable to play the rest of the season due to an ACL injury? Sam Walker. I'm assuming that they're going to put Sam Walker into the halves, and they've got Joey Manu coming into the halves too, I think, with Suwali coming into the centres. What is Suwali? Isn't he like 16 or something like that? Second tackle for Manly, 32 metres out here from the line. Out to the right-hand side here, Trebojevic outside to 4 and to Walker. Nice little run there. Made about good. Oh, he's knocked the ball on. He's lost the ball. I don't know why he's complaining there. That's not a strip. No, Walker, don't challenge it. I'm not even going to watch. Don't challenge it. They're going to challenge it, isn't he? He's going to challenge it, isn't he? Wait. I'm not even looking. I feel like Walker wants to challenge this, and it's absolutely not a strip. Yep, there's a challenge. I knew it. I heard the whistle. That's the challenge there, lads. That's the challenge, lads. So let's see if it gets stripped here, eh? Didn't even need to watch to know that was going to be challenged. So Walker goes down. That actually is a strip. That is a strip. He's actually literally grabbed the ball and put it down. That's a successful challenge. That's a horrible decision there by Luai. He just grabs the ball and pulls it down. What the shit? What the shit? Romy says a perfect team would be Ryan Pups, Josh Addo. Oh, wow. No. Tedesco's fullback. I feel like you're a Storm fan. Oh, my God. Andrew Fafita in front. Oh, bro, no. I'm not even reading every single part of that comment. I'm sorry, but no. Your opinion, but no. So 27 minutes to go here. Andrew Fafita is a perfect team. What the shit are we watching there? To the left-hand side here, Kieran Foran. He's been just... To be honest, this whole season, he's just been non-existent. Third tackle, Manly going to literally lose 15 minutes there. 17 says AJ Brimson. Boyo, yeah, exactly right, Stephen. You tell him. Get around the Brimo boy. Get around Brimo. He's a bloody fantastic player, man. Had a good game the other day. Was a bit shaky out the back, but still had a fantastic game in regards to his attack. 4 tackle here, Cherry Evans. He's going to get... Oh, he's going to lose the ball. On you, Cherry. On you, Cheza. Loses the ball. So 26 minutes to go here, the game, guys. It is 26-6. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Nice holding of the ball, Cherry Evans. And knob. Sport Action says Momorowski has been on 20 teams. Namani Buckenbowl says, is Tommy Turbo playing? No, Tommy isn't. I don't think he's back till round 5 or something. I'm not too sure. I think it's round 5 he's back. Nah, man, he's not back for a while. He's not back for a while. Ryan and Zackle says, perfect team. Why Momorowski? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that perfect team because Kieran Foran is terrible. And you've got him as the best 5'8". No. Momorowski, no. Tessie New, no. Ryan Pappenhausen, no. I guess Josh Adokar, yes. Brian to O, it's in wing, Y. Foran, 5'8", absolutely goddamn not. Cleary, yes. Payne Haas, I guess. Brandon Smith, no. Andrew Feeder, absolutely goddamn not. Cordner, you could argue it, but no. Jack Ford, no. And Tina Fassel Malawi, you could argue it. Wouldn't disagree with it, to be honest with you, but no, sorry. So, Luai here at the left-hand side, he gets it off to Burton. Burton here. 50-metre line, gets off to Brian to O here. He's going to make a nice little couple, probably 10 metres from that little run there. Storm fans says, can Queensland win it this year? Yes, they shouldn't have won it last year, and yet they didn't. They won it. So, oh my God, he nearly played that, Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans nearly played that ball, but it will be Manly's ball here. 10 metres out from their own line here. Moses Sully looks like he might be injured here, lads. Moses Sully looks like he might be injured here, lads. He's come off. Cameron says, how did Manly have such a good season in 2019? Well, they had a pretty fully fit Tommy Turbo, didn't they, the whole time? They had Cherry Evans. They had, who was their 5'8"? Their hooker role was pretty safe. Who was their hooker? Every time I think of Manly, I think of hooker role being Matt Ballon. Obviously, that's a few years since Matt Ballon's been their hooker, but I can't even, was it Api Gottersal, their hooker in 2019? I think Api Gottersal was their hooker in 2019, wasn't he? No, it says Coruscant. Yeah, so Coruscant was there, and they've had a good team. Trebojevic which there, fully fit Turbo. Cherry Evans, that's a quality 3 spinal players. I can't remember who the 5'8" was then. No Money Buck and Bale says, who do you go for? New South Wales or Queensland? Well, I'm from Queensland, so I get around the mighty Maroon son. Will Blasey says, g'day, BK, how are we going? Well, bit of a shit game here, mate. We all knew it was going to happen, though. That's why I didn't go to the game. I couldn't even imagine wanting to come home from this game after, oh, no, it's going to bounce. Oh, well, that's taken out without the ball. No, it's a penalty. What the shit are you talking about, referee? He cleaned that. I'm actually surprised here because Chekin says no to a penalty here, and then the touch judge must have said something here because I saw Chekin go like this. That was a clear charge down. Nothing wrong with that. But then he gets taken out there without the ball. That's a penalty. And really, you could argue it's a professional foul because he would have been away there. Just want an FYI say that. Yeah, like he does dive, but in the same sense, he's been taken out without the ball. Elgie was their 5'8". Elgie was their 5'8" in 2019. Really? Was he really? I thought he was our 5'8" then. So there's going to be... Oh, wait, you're not... Oh, wait, there... I'm sorry, but how many plays before have you gone? No, you haven't given Manly the penalty here. Okay, so Mitchell Kenny with the crusher tackle, but you can't give Manly the penalty here from a play that happened, what, like 5 tackles ago? Sorry? No, this isn't happening. Are they going back to the first tackle where there was a crusher tackle and giving a penalty? No, surely not. This has to be Panthers ball here. They've gone back like 3 or 4 tackles. What? Okay, so they've given a penalty, but... Sorry? What? Did they not just go back a whole set and give a penalty to Manly because Manly got a penalty? What the shit are we talking about? Am I spacing out here? Was that in the same play? Storm Fans dangerous tackle apparently. No, the dangerous tackles, I understand the penalty, but my question is that it was literally like 5 tackles ago. My question is that it was at the beginning of the set. It was on first tackle or second tackle. Ali says, hey, BK, are you planning on making merchandise? 100%, man. Oh, Manly here. If they score here, that's bullshit. I don't understand. We've got merchandise, man, just not BKRsport specifically. I made content around the NRL teams and stuff like that. All chance here. Kieran Foran kicks it through. Let it go. Oh, no, it's not. You're going to have to put it down. Can someone please clarify for that for me? Am I wrong here? Am I wrong in saying that that was a play 5 tackles beforehand? That penalty is ludicrous. Stephen Hinks says, see you, man, I'm going to go. All right, mate, have a good one. See you next time. Jackie L says, Panthers to final. I said Panthers to win since before the season started. Storm fan says, Kane Elgey was the Titans 5'8". No, in 2019. Someone was saying that Kane Elgey was the 5'8" for Manly in 2019. I'm pretty certain that Kane Elgey might have been Titans then. No, 2019, I think he did go to Manly. No, that's a knock-on from Manly, by the way. So 22 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around to you. I'm pretty sure that Kane Elgey was Manly's 5'8" in 2019, because I'm pretty sure 2018 is when he left at the end of the year. Ali says, who do you think will make the top 4? Panthers, Rabbitohs, Eels, Storm. That's what I'll go right now, but Storm not a convincing top 4. Namani Bakambao says, do you think Apikorsau will come back? Yeah, but not for a while. He's still out for quite some time. Tosso Viti, though, son. Ooh! Tosso Viti, Apisai Corso, va. Alright, left-hand side. Brian to Ohi. 40 metres out here from their own line. Ryan and Zackles says Eels, yeah, up para. Yeah, I don't think Eels are going to do anything in the finals, but I think they'll be a top 4 team, yeah. Stormfan says, when was Kane Elgey was in the Titans? He was in the Titans, I think he grew up, he's from the Gold Coast. He started with the Titans. And then he went in 2019 to Manly. Noah says they should have moved Luai to hooker and May to 5'8". Ryan says Eels 21. No, bro. That's the reason why they're 36 years with nothing. They're not that good of a team. They're going to be a top 4 team this year, but they're not that great. So third tackle here with the Panthers out the left-hand side here. Cleary gets away from the tackle. Wow, Cherry Evans with an absolutely fantastic tackle there. You an idiot. Right-hand side here. Panthers. I hope Panthers score off this. I hope Panthers score off the fact that Cherry Evans tackle. They can get tackled down 12 minutes short. So fourth tackle here for the Panthers. 20 metres out. And Cleary. Oh, my God. Fourth tackle. They're lucky that last second tackle there. He's still going here. They're still going here. They should score here. Yep, they should score 1 metre short. No, he's going to be held out just 1 metre short here at the line. So Kenny here with the ball for the Panthers out the left-hand side here. Surely, Luai. Oh, that's a terrible pass. And O's going to stay inside here. The ball's going to stay in here too. Ooh. Walker, bro, that's the worst thing I've seen in my life. Walker, why are you kicking that ball out? Woodblade says, we have the squad to do it, let's be real. I don't agree. I don't think the Eels are that good. I don't agree with the starting lineup. I think they're one of the better teams in the competition, but I don't believe they have it to win it, no. But I don't understand why Walker's kicking this ball out. I don't get it. Dude, let BKRmy pick the ball up or knock it on. If he picks the ball up, just be ready to tackle him immediately. Sports says Eels are trash. I wouldn't be saying that as a Storm fan, but I think the Storm would have flogged him on a dry track, yes. So second tackle here. But then again, this is Eels fans every day, man. This is what we've been hearing from Eels fans for literally 36 years, right? Every year of my 26 years I've been living, I've been hearing Eels going to win the comp. That's a knock on from Manly. Knock on. Jason Sub. Sorry, I'm taking this ball back at the 15 metre line, 15 metres out, mate. A surprise. Oh, Luai still going here. Gets the offload away to O here. 20 metres out. I'm sorry, but that was a knock-on back at the 10 metre line. I'm taking that set restart there. St. George says Manly are trash. We all know that one. So 18 minutes to go here, guys. 0 tackle for the Panthers. They will score here. They will score here. Rise to Storm 11th. If you think Storm actually aren't making the top 8, then you're drunk. So first tackle, right-hand side, Cleary. And also, did you say second? No. The Eels aren't better than the Rabbits or Panthers. And Panthers, oh my God, just held up there. Fisher Harris with an absolute run and a half, though. My goodness. And Panthers, is that a knock on from, it's gone backwards. Luai here. Jeez, Cherry Evans is bad. Oh, bro, Cherry Evans is bad. Oh, bro, I'm sorry, but Cherry Evans is so bad. As a try here for the Panthers, it's going to be 30-6 with a kick to come. I'm sorry, but Cherry Evans is a horrific That is terrible. Woodblade says we'll win in the next 3 years, I call it. Bro, I've been hearing this shit my whole life, man. I think everyone's just over here in Parramatta fans saying they're going to win it. They're like Liverpool fans, man. They're like Liverpool fans. It's always next year. It's always that. our year next year shit. Like I'm not saying this against you guys specifically. But like people get over here in the whole Eels will win it this year or Eels will win it the next 3 years. It's just like, okay. It's like, okay. Ali says, how long do you think the Titans are away from winning the premiership? I think within 5. They're very young right now and showing a lot of promise, but within 5, I don't know if they're not going to win this year. If they make the finals, they'll probably get knocked out week 1 due to lack of experience. Next year, I think they're a good chance of really improving. But I still don't know if they'll be having enough experience in finals compared to a lot of these other teams. But then again, as we're seeing, the comp isn't going to be that great. Besides, maybe the Panthers were still very young. And who else? The Rabbitohs are still decent. But then again, they might not have Reynolds, so the Rabbitohs might drop off a little bit. It'd be interesting. Roosters will still be there, but they're still got a bit of an aging squad. But they've got some great players coming through. Yeah, I think within the next 5. I'd give it within 5, yeah. Now, Will Blaze says Moses and Brown boys will only improve. Gutho is the best fullback in the game. Oh my god, Gutho is the best fullback in the game. Holy shit, I knew we'd get it at some point. Oh, holy shit. Oh no. This is peak Parramatta fans, lads. Lads, if you're watching and you don't know what a Parramatta fan's like, that's a peak Parramatta fan for you right there. If Gutho's the best fullback in the game, I'm a Manchester United fan, I love the St. Louis Cardinals, and I'm a Brisbane Broncos fan. If Gutherson is the best fullback in the game. There is Tedesco. Like, shit. Like, Trebojevic when fit, I'm absolutely taking Trebojevic. I'm taking Ryan Pappenhausen. Gutherson's a great fullback, the best in the game, brother. Please, spare me. St. George says, who's your least favourite team, BKRsport? Oh, in rugby league, Broncos, but I don't really care. I don't hate anybody. I just love talking shit to Broncos fans, to be honest with you. Caramabata says, we have won back-to-back premierships in the last 2 years. Para haven't won a combined line 36 years. Big difference, mate. Oh, what's he saying? What did Will Blaze say? What do you say about the Roosters? I don't know. I can't be bothered going all the way back. I feel like anyone who's a Parramatta fan and thinks that they're like the best in the comp, I don't think they know. They must be young. A lot of Parramatta fans, like the real big Parramatta fans I know, like they believe in their team, but they're not cocky with their team because they know Parramatta is. It's like me with the Titans, right? The Titans have gotten better, right? But I still, for a long time, will believe my team will lose the games. Right? I think for a long time, that's going to be a penalty for Panthers. I believe for a long time, I'm going to be worried that the Titans are going to cough up a loss. Like, look, against the Cowboys, we were up 30-6 at one point, and I still said we could lose that game because that's my mindset of the last 10 years. A lot of Parramatta fans over the years who are at least, 10, 15 years old, or 15, I guess. Nah, 15's a bit young. If you're 20 years old, you've been through enough pain through Parramatta to not be as cocky as some Parramatta fans are. And that's why people don't like Parramatta fans, because they just don't understand the arrogance. It's like, cool, believe in your team, but the arrogance to say that Storm are trash and the Roosters are trash, like, dude, come on. Like, come on, bro. And then to say that Gutherson's the best fullback in the league, like, it's cool. Like, support your team, be positive, but, like, the arrogance is just a bit much. So, third tackle here with the Panthers, 5 metres out here. Right-hand side, clear with the ball. And gets it off to Moses Leota. All right. Left-hand side here. Kenny gets it off to... But it's everyone's opinion, man. Like, I'm just chatting here. Like, I'm not hating. Well, I can't even hating. But, like, I'm not trying to talk shit to you. I'm just giving you my view. Your opinion is your opinion, man. But here we go. This should be Panthers. Try. And, oh, wow. Good tackle. Good tackle. My God. That's a very good tackle there. Come out and says, "Oh yeah, we definitely buy a premiership. Some people can't handle other teams' success." Well, I would agree you kind of do, but in the same sense, like you just have to appreciate good business. When you follow sport, man, like it's all well and good to want to create youngsters and bring through the troops through the young blokes, but look at Southampton. Like Southampton are like that. Like they're a team that brings through the young guys, but doesn't have the quality because you need to buy. Like you can't win a premiership without buying players, right? Titans wouldn't be even with a shout if we didn't buy David Fafita, Tino Faisal Malawi. AJ Bremson's a good youngster that's coming through there, but in the same sense, like you have to still buy players. So Roosters just do it the right way, right? They're probably cheating in the sense of salary cap because we all know that the third party agreements are just ridiculous. But like the Roosters is just good business, man. The Roosters is just good business. Ali says, I stopped watching this game at halftime because I just knew that Manly went and smashed. That's why we're kind of talking about whatever right now, lads. It's not that great of a game. That's why we're kind of talking about like the whole competition itself. Like I'll keep updating you about what's going on, but right now the Panthers have a plus 80 for and against. Gee whiz, and they're going to have more too. Noah Yasa says RTS is better than Tedesco. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. RTS is top 3. I'd probably say top 2 considering that Trbojevic is always injured nowadays. I would have had Trbojevic number 1 when he's fit. Number 2, Tedesco. 3, Tuivasa-Sheck. But with Trbojevic being injured 24/7, I go Tedesco 1, Tuivasa-Sheck 2. Pappenhausen is very closely moving up towards... He's definitely top 3 for me. But Pappenhausen is very closely moving up towards that top 2 though. And with Tuivasa-Sheck leaving next year to Rugby Union to the All Blacks, I definitely think Pappenhausen will be the second best fullback in the game. I'd probably put Gutherson behind Pappenhausen, but I'd put him above like Charles Nickel-Klokstad and AJ Brimson and stuff like that. Cleary with a little kick through here. Easy. He's been held back over here. I'm sorry. Oh, that's going to be a try anyway. It's going to be a try. I think it's going to be a try anyway. I don't know. This could be a knock on here. Could be more. I don't know what's going on here. It's going to be a try. I think that there should have been a sin bin back in the play. So they're going to call it a try. So it's going to be a try here. I'm pretty certain that a player gets held back here, though. But look at this from Cleary. Cleary steps on the inside, kicks it through, and Leota gets held back there by Trbojevic. So Trbojevic probably would have been sin binned if this wasn't a try. Trbojevic would have been sin binned if this wasn't a try. But Panthers score a try there. Kurt Catewell, 32-60 with a kick to come. Happy days, lads. Happy days. Or what is it? 34-6, sorry. Is it 32-6? 36-6. Not sure. Alex says, do you think Adokar can drastically improve the Bulldogs team? A winger is not improving anyone. It improves them, but absolutely not. Like, yes, I guess it improves them, but not drastically improves them. It doesn't make them a good team, no. And this is why I had a major question mark about the Bulldogs preseason. It's 36-6, by the way. But, yeah. Yeah, no. A winger doesn't change that's going on at that club. Coming says, Tedesco was a mediocre team at the Tigers and he was brilliant there. Your point? Yeah, he was brilliant there. He wasn't Roosters brilliant there, but he was good. He was very good there. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. How many likes are we on, actually? How many likes? We are on 87 likes. Let's get 13 more likes. Come on, let's hit that hunge mark. Come on, let's hit the hunge mark. Let's get 13 more likes, guys. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. Dasmate says, lots of people overrated this preseason, though, including me putting in 10th. I don't get why I did it. Like, you guys know I slapped the Bulldogs up preseason and brought you guys back down to earth. So why would I tip the Bulldogs 10th? I thought they were a bottom tier team. Why am I doing that? Most consecutive away wins. Panthers 2021 with 10. So Roosters are on 10 with 2002-03. Storm in 2011 with 9. But the Panthers have just won the most consecutive away games in their history. In the history of the NRL, sorry. Gee, sorry guys. My nose is very itchy right now. Sport Access, didn't you put the Tigers last and Dogs 12th something? Yeah, but the Tigers are going to be a bottom 2 team, bottom 4 team. Just because they get one win against the Knights team that isn't that great. Like, look at how many errors the Knights had in that game. Tigers absolutely should have lost that game. So, 10.5 minutes to go here, guys. Second tackle for the Pennies. Can they hit the 50 mark? They need 2 converted tries to hit 50. I called 44-0 at the start of the game, so 44-6 is pretty damn well close if they get another try here, though. So 10 minutes to go. Pennies with the ball. 4 tackle. Cleary going from 40-20. I think, not a great kick. Not a great kick. It does go about 60 metres. Georgia says, bro, Tigers are better than the Gold Coast. Oh, fuck. Oh, the Tigers are better than the Gold Coast. My God. Oh, man, okay. If you believe so, man. The best thing is that I can sit here and I can laugh and you can watch me laugh and know that we both know that that's incorrect. That's the best part. I don't even need to see you. Like, I could just sit here and just buddy kick back. And we both know that they're not that great, the Tigers. They're dead set at bottom 14. Ryan Anzackle says, hopefully Power can win better. They should get a good win this week. I think they'll flog the Tigers. Speaking of the Tigers, I think the Eels will flog the Tigers. I think the Tigers have a good, decent defense-ish. But the first half against the Raiders was good, and then they flopped in the second half. The only reason they beat the Knights was literally... Why are people chanting off in the crowd? Like, he's just, but he's trying to strip it. That's not and knock it on. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's a penalty here for Manly for sure, though. Knock on, sorry, against the Panthers. But yeah, man, nice try with the old Tigers. They're better than the Gold Coast. At least we have a good joker. Lungta says, does NRL prediction show? What do you mean, does NRL prediction show? Noah says, you literally have 4 Storm players in your team. I can't talk. What? Georgia says, okay, wait and see. Brother, do you understand that the team that the Titans have the best record against in the entire NRL is the Tigers? We have the best record. Out of all the teams we play, you guys suck against us, right? So, I love it. Please, give me your tears, Gypsy. Give me your tears. I like it. I like Walker, he's away here. Manly here. Ooh, 7 minutes short here. Tigers fans, I wouldn't be talking shit. Haven't made the finals in 10 years. You have a 9-win, 13-loss record against the Gold Coast Titans in the Titans' history. I wouldn't be talking. So, 4 tackle live at Manly, 15 metres out. Cherry Evans here to the left-hand side. Gets up to Tapau. 7 minutes short. Noah says, I'm in 5. And? What are you talking about? Oh, man, you got to be a kid if you're complaining about a team having other teams' players. How old are you? Gee whiz. Oh, your team has this many ex-players of this team. That means that you can't talk. What the shit argument is that, bro? Oh, my God. We've gotten to that point of the game where it's such a shit game and nothing's going on that now we're just talking nonsense. Dasman says, my bottom 4 preseason was 16th Dragons, 15th Cowboys, 14th Dogs, Broncos, 13th. I gave a lot more credit to the Cowboys. They should have done a lot better. But then again, Michael Morgan apparently will medically retire. No, it's this BK not even talking. Oh, I thought you were talking to me, bro. I was like, because we've got Faisal Malawi. Do we only have 1 player? I thought, for a second. Okay, well, I thought you were talking to me. Oh, okay. But the argument still remains, to be honest with you. A team that has ex-players of other teams, like, that's not an insult. But I wouldn't have gotten involved in any conversation if I did. I thought it wasn't against me. Burton here, Cleary, knock on. Jeez, that's a great chop-out tackle, though. That's a fantastic tackle. Okay, Joey says, Manly's biggest loss at Lottoland was 39-0 in the 60s. 39-0. No, well that would have been their biggest loss, I guess. I think I was there when they lost the Roosters. Like 58-22 or something like that. Back in, I vlogged it. There's a vlog on the channel when I went to Brookvale. It was my first ever Brookvale game. I think my only ever Brookvale. No, I mean 2 Brookvale games. One was Manly Roosters back in I think 2018. They got flogged by the Chooks, flogged. And then one where the Sharks played Manly in 2019 in the elimination final, first week of the finals, and Sharks lost and Manly won. Jordan Marison shaved that damn head. Nah. Cameron Madison's 56-24, I think it was. Yeah, close enough. I think I said 58-24 or something like that. But yeah, Roosters flogged them. Biggest loss. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, Joey. No, I understand what you're saying. So 5 minutes to go here of a despicable game that we all knew was going to be this bad. 1 like away from 90, guys. 1 like away from 90. Smack the thumbs up. Oh, smack the thumbs up. Set restart here for the pennies. Can't see the old 50 being notched up, though. Can't see the old 50 get notched up here for the pennies, but, you know, they slowed down quite considerably. I want to check the BKRsport NRL tipping competition and see if anyone actually tipped the old Manly Seagulls. I want to see. I would love to see. And Noah says Bunnies vs Panthers in grand final. I agree. I said that pre-season. 3rd tackle in. People are always like, oh, don't tip the favourites. It's like, well, there's a reason why they're favourites. Like 4th tackle in. Wouldn't be surprised if Panthers go for a field goal, to be honest with you. They'll probably go for a try. They'll go for a try. But in the same sense, like, a lot of teams at this point just go for stupid field goals. But then again, they're going for 50, I guess. So, he didn't go behind the player. Lua here. Oh, my God. Nearly got through there. So 2 minutes short here for the Panthers. Out to the left-hand side here. Underneath. And I don't know what that was. Tyrone May with the worst pass from dummy half in the history of ever. What the shit, bro? Ali said, I think the North Sydney Bears would beat the Wooden Spooners. No. Ryan Anzackle says they're a New South Wales Cup team. It's like saying Burleigh Bears would beat Manly. Nah, they wouldn't. So the Brisbane Broncos of last year would still flog any Queensland Cup team, any New South Wales Cup team. Maybe not. Who won last year New South Wales Cup? Newtown? I think Newtown were pretty good, weren't they? But then again, Broncos still would have beaten them, and they would have beaten them well too. Archangel says, I tip Manly. I need Manly to score. I tip Panthers by 26. Man, if you think Manly are scoring again, you're dreaming. You're dreaming. Joey says, Manly are trying so hard to stop Penrith from making this the biggest loss at lot of land. I don't think they really realise how... I think they probably think this is a relative positive, considering it was 22-0 after 20 minutes. Considering it was 22-0 after 20 minutes, I would say this is a somewhat positive result here for Manly. That it wasn't as bad as it really could have been and should have been. Oh, Crichton here. Oh my God, who was that? Was that Jason Saab? Saab's had a shocker of a game today. Saab's had an absolute shocker of a game. Cameron says, I know South beat us, but I don't think they were anything special. Mate, they smacked you in the first half. Second half, they fell away, but they flogged you in that first half, and they should have scored more. Raiders, Broncos, Knights, Manly, and Sharks. That's the next 5 games here with the Panthers. Panthers, Raiders will be a good game. I'll go to that one in Penrith. Panthers, Broncos, they'll smack them. My God. Molly and Jackson, who do you think going to win, Bunnies and Bulldogs? I'll go Bunnies by about 17 million. I'll be vlogging that game and unfortunately supporting the Dogs. 4th tackle here. Panthers, 25 metres out, right-hand side, Cleary. Cleary here underneath, should be try, will be try. Is a try. Oh, it's been, yeah, try. Momorovsky with the try. It's going to be 42-6 here with the kick to come. So I called 44-0. I called 44-0, so I'm pretty happy with this scoreline because I was only one Manly try away from being perfect on the score. Mark Footapollo says, try time, baby. Oh, try time. Yeah, easy try then, Momorovsky. Terrible defense by Manly. Easy days. Noah Yasar says, the same team that smacked you last year by 52, 60-8. Yeah, Rabbitohs seem to have a good record against the Roosters lately. Rabbitohs seem to have a good, nice little record against the Shooksters lately. Will Blaze says, I love my footy, but they shouldn't play to Moz on Sunday. Why? I know why, but no. I know why, but no. So, minute 48 to go here. Cameron says, yeah, I will admit South have a good record against us in the regular season, but not in finals. But wasn't the last time you played them in finals 2019, 2018? I was at that preliminary final. That was the last game at Allianz. That was the last ever game at Allianz, I'm pretty sure. Before it got torn down. I was there. Sport says, didn't the Roosters go out in straight sets? Yes, they did. Lost the Panthers. Very close game there. Very good game too. And then got knocked out by the Raiders. That's right, it was a good game too. And slotted through. So it is 44-6 here. So I was only 6 points away from correctly predicting this game, 100%. And it was just a brilliant try from Cade Cuss for Manly's try. So I'm pretty happy with my prediction of this game. Ashton says, you are very awesome, Blaze. Thank you for not reading out my comments. That's what he said. Muat says, Cowboys are going bad. Yeah, Cowboys aren't going great. Cam says, we beat them in 2019 finals and 2018 finals. You bet. In finals, if you're going to use that, you've got to go back quite a distance as well. You can't just use the most recent 2 finals. Do you know what the record for Rabbitohs and Roosters is of finals in the last couple of decades? I don't know. I'm not asking. Mark Vinapolo says, let's go Panthers. How you going? Buddy Penny's not doing too bad. They should have won by more, to be honest with you, but they'll take a 44-6. Joey says, when will the Sydney Football Stadium be ready? It's only still very early days. I'm pretty sure a year and a half still. It's a good way away. Shark Park is still a good 2 years away too, to be honest with you. And they're not even upgrading the stadium, really. They're not even putting extra capacity or anything like that. They're just refurbishing it, I think. So first tackle leave of the Pennies, 20 minutes out. I couldn't imagine being in Manly right now and having to find my way home after this game all the way on the North Shore. God, that would suck, bro. Patercast says, you hear about the Mariners game? No, I didn't hear about the Mariners game. No one's been mentioning in the chat. What was the score? So third tackle leave of the Panthers, 40 metres out here from their own line. 26 seconds to go here. Mark Vanapola says, field goal shortly. Nah, they're too far out. They're 45 minutes out in their own line. Oh, they're going to chip it over here for Charlie Staines. Oh, Charlie Staines with the ball here. Could be 50. Could be 50. Cherry Evans. Sorry, Cleary. Cleary's going to kick it through. He's been held back there. No, he's been held back. That's a penalty. That is a penalty, and that should be a sin bin. Honestly, if I'm the Panthers, I don't take the penalty here. That should be a sin bin 100%. That should be a sin bin 150%. I don't want them to kick the goal here. I want them to go for 50. Cherry Evans should be sin bin for that. Valiolo says Penrith is the best team because they got lots of Samoa. Samoa. Is there really? Who's Samoa in there? How many Samoa players do they have? To'o? Is To'o Samoan? Yeah, I would assume so. Oh, they are going to go for the 2 here, by the way. Who's on Samoa? Because they've obviously got a lot of Islanders. They've got Viliame Kikau. Jerome Luai is Samoa? So Actions K Cuss is the only good spine player. Yeah, fair enough. And that is the game, guys. So the final score will be 46-6. I don't know why they didn't just go for the try there, considering. But that will be the end of the game. So Leota and... Oh, yes, there's only 2 players. But still, fair enough. But guys, that's going to do us for today. Like I said, we're going to be... I'm going to be vlogging the Bulldogs-Rabbitohs game tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to get home for the Bulldogs-Storm game. If I'm not home by the start of the kickoff, I still will be streaming the Broncos-Storm game tomorrow, but it might be like 20 minutes into the first half. It could be on time. I don't know, but just be there. But I'm going to be vlogging Bulldogs and Rabbitohs. That'll come out early on Saturday. I'm going to be vlogging the Sharks, Cowboys, and Titans Raiders on Saturday. No streams on Saturday, and then on Sunday we're going to be vlogging the Roosters and the Warriors, so that should be good. They'll come out on Monday. I'm going to stream the Geelong Hawthorn game on Monday. So Muat Farm says, how many NRL games have you been to? Way too many to count. Ali says Jerome Luai is Samoan. That's what I was thinking. Ashanella says we go to the Sharks game. Yeah, it's a double header with the Titans game. Probably would have gone anyway, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm going to jump off for now, guys. I think the best players in those games, the best player probably would go for me, Jerome Luai. I think Viliame Kikau, if I was going to give 3 points, I'd give Jerome Luai 3, Viliame Kikau 2, and maybe Brian to 0-1. That's probably how I'd go. I think Cleary was decent, like in the second half, but I think there was 3 better players than him. So yeah, I'd probably go 3 to Jerome Luai, 2 to Viliame Kikau, and 1 to Brian to 0. I think it was a good game for the Panthers. I know they slowed down a little bit, but they were clearly, utterly the better team in this game. But guys, I'm going to jump off. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I appreciate you guys watching the stream as per usual. But I'm going to grab something to eat right now because I am hungry. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And I will see you for that Storm Broncos game stream tomorrow night. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.